And we're doing it live.
Welcome to the GRG podcast, where we talk about the latest in gaming news, hot topics, and more. Let's go! With guests Lady Infamous, Delilah HD, 108 Dragons TV, Triple Cup Chuck, Live Wires Gaming, Blood Knuckles, 100, Kaleidoscope, and your host, K Mega 405. The GRG podcast
starts right now.
What's up, everybody? The GRG podcast is up and running. Let's get it started. Man, we was waiting on our boy Lemetheus from the Zeus. He had a situation popping off. And, of course, our main man, Livewire, the Dolphin Man. He's probably taking care of Lil Ivanka, so we'll see him most likely a little bit later. But Lehman said he'll be coming in later. Our Knuckles, our baby bot, he said he was going to R. Kelly's last concert, so therefore, you know what I'm saying, let that man go ahead and get his age ain't nothing but a number on, and you know what I'm saying, shout out to my man, you know what I'm saying, so and shout out to R. Kelly, man, because the last concert, man, you're done. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? The GRG podcast is doing it live, so let's get to the bums. First off, man, our rookie of the year, what's going on with you, Operations?
What's up, man? Been not much. Been chilling a little bit. I've been playing Apex Legends for the most part, bro. That game's starting to consume me for real.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I got like 2 wins today, I want to say.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I got 2 wins today. But other than that, bro, nothing much for me.
Nice. What's going on? Now, everybody out here, man, go ahead and share this out. It's different here from what I'm doing on the streaming side, because it's not like when I was doing it through the Hangouts, because for some reason, a lot of people don't see that. I got to keep going through YouTube and looking to where I guess people have to put a notification bell on the streaming ads. I don't know. YouTube is so weird. But regardless of that, you know what I'm saying, we just keep doing it, and then everybody will start figuring it out that we'll be over here. But anyway, we moving on, man. My main man, Triple Cup Chuck, man, I seen more videos of you on Twitter than I've seen probably ever in my entire life. What's going on with you, bro, man? Are you up, man? Good show the other night, man. Good show.
Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Been up, been enjoying life, been feeling good. I mean, I've been out and about, just, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you just gotta breathe and just get a good inhale. Then when you come back home, when you get back on that game, then you can exhale and actually execute. But it's about 60 degrees now, so I ain't going back outside. I'm going to be inside gaming all night long. Battlefield got the new update. I know a lot of people not talking about it, but I'm just going to say I'm going in on Battlefield. That's my game. That's my shit. Been my shit. Nothing compared to Battlefield 4, but I'm still going in on that Battlefield 5. I'm ready. I'm going to be up, and I'm just going to keep motivating and keep going and keep striving. We're going to get going because, you know what I'm saying, we about to do this here. I'm ready. I'm trying to shake some of these jitters off of me, so I'm doing my warm-up and my pre-fight, so let's go ahead and get this thing started, K-Mega. Let's go. All right, and then last but not least, my main man, 99 pesos, 150 degrees, mangoes. I think that's what he was chopping up here a little bit earlier. But anyway, man, my main man, 100, what's up with you, bro? What's going on? Intro Media Game in the house.
Man, fresh off of coming from the job, man. Long week. Now I could drink.
Why you sound tired?
Man, I've been sitting in traffic for an hour and a half. Now, people don't want to move to LA. Yeah, you move to LA, all right. Sit your ass in traffic. But no, I'm glad to be here. I'm going to do something. Probably before we do the fail of the week, I'm just going to throw out a code for 3 months of Xbox Live on GP. You know what I'm saying? That's a GRG like to give. You know what I'm saying? You give to us, we can give back. So that's what I'm going to do. So it's going to be random. I ain't going to pick nobody. Just going to throw it in there. You better get them Twitter, you know, instead of the Twitter fingers from Bloody, and type that shit in real quick. But that's what I'm going to do. You about to rock out. Let's go. Let's
go. All right, man. Without further ado, let's get started. Man, because there's quite a few things to talk about, but let's get to the small little nugget bite-sized pieces first, and let's talk about Devil May Cry. Have anybody got a chance to play it yet?
Nah, not yet.
I ain't even got an Xbox to play it on. This shit
That's
got
right.
held up.
That's right. That's the fail of the week right there, man. Yeah, man. You ain't got your Xbox right now, man.
Man, I played the demo, and I'm sorry to admit this, but I'm not sorry to admit it, but I'm sorry that this happened to me. I'm trying to play Devil May Cry, and my fingers is not the same as they used to be. It's something I must not be doing right about this game because it's fun. I love this game because it's like it's constant, like you constantly doing something. But at the same time, I feel like my hands be cramping nowadays. So I don't know if I could still play this type of game. I got skeptical about it.
Yeah, well, let me just tell you this. I've gotten to maybe about 2 hours in on it. And really, that's not enough. But for what I've played, and yeah, the controls. If you go with the regular controls, where they kind of do the combos for you, you wouldn't have a problem with it. But of course, I like to be hard headed and want to try to do the combos myself. And I'm at a low rank right now. I'm just now getting out. All types of crazy things is going on, so it does seem a little bit hard.
Of it though, right? Huh? When you actually pulling the combos together yourself, they actually make you feel like you're doing something.
Right. But they're really challenging until you start opening up stuff. Once you go in there, and then the one dark haired chick, she starts selling you. She starts building stuff for you and starts selling you different type of merchandise. Then you start getting more enhanced. But man, it's beautiful. It's really dope, man. I recommend it. If you like hack and slash, this is definitely the hack and slash for you. And it's really not too long. Now, of course, some people may, and which really I haven't seen anybody really complain about it, but maybe some few people out there may think, well, a game that's only like maybe 19, 20 hours long to complete might not be long enough for a $60 purchase. But as good as that game looks, as well as it performs, I say it's well worth it. Plus, they're going to give you like free DLC, and then they had like they had like music and stuff like that if you got like the $10 when you paid $10 more or whatever. So I don't know. I just think it was really cool. I'm happy that I got it. I was like at the point I was like, man, I'm gonna save up because I don't know if I told you guys. I told you guys this, but I don't think I told the listeners out there that I had The Division already pre-ordered. But I started having some problems with the pre-order situation with Xbox to where I was getting double charged. And then I was like, look, man, we got to get this resolved. And it did really get resolved the way that I wanted to. So I was like, man, I'm canceling all my pre-orders. I'm keeping the pre-order for Mortal Kombat. But other than that, I'll just go ahead and just buy my games because that system, the new system that they did, it just changed, and I don't know what's going. But next thing you know, I look and I'm looking at Anthem, and I'm paying for 3 different versions of Anthem. Like, what's going on here? Like, so no.
You sure it's not fraud?
What'd you say?
You sure it's not like fraudulent accounts?
No. It's not fraudulent accounts. It's where like when I pre-ordered,
they can buy different versions of the same game.
Yeah, well, that was the reason why it was 3 for Anthem, but they did it to me with Kingdom Hearts. That's where the first one started. Like I pre-ordered it and then I just paid for it in full, like a month before the game came out. Then on the 27th of January, it was on a Sunday. I was going buying stuff at Office Depot and I look and I said, what the hell? What did I get hit for $60 for? And then I look and I see it was from Microsoft. So I'm like, what's going on? And I didn't really pay attention to the whole thing when Xbox Live sends you they send you something that's saying, hey, look, we tried to hit your account and we didn't get the money or whatever, because I just like, look, you already paid for the game. That should already be registered. It used to be that way, but for some reason it doesn't seem like it's working. So long story short, I just like I said, no, you ain't hitting me for another $119, Jack. It ain't happening. So I just canceled it, and then so I just waited until this morning, and then I went ahead and I just copped it. So, and besides that, also the reward system. It seems like you get more reward points when you wait. Do you know what I'm talking about, 100?
Yeah, we did. When you wait and they'll throw it on that spotlight, and you just go get challenges. You get achievements on them games. You can get like 5,000 points plus the 5,000 you probably got for buying the game. So that's like almost 10 racks sometimes. Shit. So yeah, I might start doing that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wait, because then I look and I'm like, well, maybe I could get these 6,000 points. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a lick. You know what I'm saying? I get these 6,000 points, and then I go ahead. You know that can increase, because it seems like, what's the purpose of getting a pre-order unless you get a couple of little trinkets that comes with the game? I mean, you can still get those things if you buy if you just buy it outright, just buy the ultimate package. So it's not like you're losing anything. Now, like with the Division and with Jump Force, you could play it early, but to me, I'm like, man, for getting hit, for getting double charged, that ain't happening, Jack. You know what I'm saying? So Microsoft, you need to get that checked. You need to get that taken care of. My main man, you know what I'm saying? Storm said, he said, okay, Mega, I had that happen, and it sucks because they double charged it, locked my bank account, and all my other bills bounce. Don't pre-order anymore. Bruh, I feel you. Like, that's what happened to me. Like, I was like, what? And I'm glad that, you know what I'm saying, that you know what I'm saying, I had the money to get the purchase that I wanted to, because I got hit for a lick. But when I got hit with Anthem, that's when I was like, look, Microsoft, y'all got to fix this. And then they gave me the runaround. I'm like, look, I got charged 3 times for this game, man. I paid for two of the $71 versions, and I paid for the $60 version. I said, bruh, I mean, I ain't trying to ball like that. You know what I'm saying? I love games, but I ain't trying to do it like that. So
do you know how soon after you're charged multiple times after the first initial charge?
Let's see.
Instantaneous, or it was like an hour?
They probably can get sold for that check.
Well, no, like, okay, with the Kingdom Hearts thing, it was, like I said, I paid for it in December. I just paid for it outright. And so on the 27th, it was like a couple of days before, it was like 3 days before the game came out. And they hit me up, but they hit me up like a week before, like maybe a week and a half before. I think it was around maybe that 10-day mark or whatever, where they actually really take the money out. And then when they hit me up on it on Xbox Live, say, hey man, we hit your account, we didn't hit that money because, and I was like, well, what? I was like, what? That's weird. You know what I'm saying? Because I usually put my money in the savings. I don't want to get hit, because I'll catch myself leaving my money in my account, and then I get hit with Netflix, Hulu at the wrong times. Like, I want to go get me some lunch or something, and then I got like, what? So I was like, no, bro. So I'll pay you guys what I'll pay you. Don't worry about that. So, but
see, I tell people to be safe. If you want to pre-download the game, you know you want that game.
Yeah.
And you got the cash, go on and get your ass some Xbox money. Go to the grocery store, I think Circle K, 7-Eleven, or go on Amazon and order, and they'll automatically take it out that money that you add that to your account. It is boom. So if it's $60, it's boom. You got $60 of Xbox money, and you pay it off. So you ain't got to worry about hitting no cards.
Right.
I mean, but man, that sounded too much like work.
That's too many workarounds.
But then I tell a lot of people also too.
Don't pre-order. Just save it up and just buy it outright, and then you ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah. So, and if you have a PayPal account, I hit that bad boy, because they'll save you a lot too. Some games I say, hey, I want that on my PayPal account. No problem. Ain't no accident. I ain't pay for this, and I ain't got to fight, because like I said, I got charged for 2 Xbox One X's when they came out. I had 2 show up on my doorstep. Like, I only ordered 1.
Are you balling? I see you, man.
Nah.
I
need a loan. Anyway, but no, that was what was going on, man. And so, big shout out to my main man, Thomas Franks. He said, we doing it live. K Mega love the show. He said, love this show, guys. GRG is the way to go. Shout out to 100. Moss. That's not Moss. Oh, do you think that you Moss operations? I don't know. Maybe.
Say again?
Boy Thomas Fraser called you Moss, but he's in Motown 108. So, or maybe it's operations, not Moss. No. Moss, but he does his own thing. But my main man FC, Violet be over there with Moss and them, and so yeah. But shout out to them. Anyway, but yeah, no. I just back to Devil May Cry. The game is beautiful. It's the best looking hack and slash I've ever seen in my life. The graphics is jaw dropping. It's great. It's great. It's absolutely great. And then I kind of dig the fact that it's not like crazy, overwhelmingly long, you know? So, I mean, I save that for the RPGs. You know, for a hack and slash, give me a good 15, 20, anywhere from 15, 25 hour max limit, and I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying? Or give me about 15-hour, you know what I'm saying, game, and then give me some DLC later on down the line, and we good to go. Because for me, a hack and slash is just not one of those games where I can only do so much hack and slashing before I get hack and slash out. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Would you say is the definitive hack and slash for this gen? Think it's that good?
Oh yeah, I know it's that good. There's nothing touching that in that realm. I mean, graphically or the way that you do combos and stuff, because I've not only, like I said, I'm not that far in it, but I've been watching a little bit of gameplay, and I'm like, damn. And then just when you was playing the demo, some of the stuff that you could do was pretty epic. So I don't know, but also the other nugget, Borderlands 3 seems like that's finally finna come out. There was a little teaser coming from Gearbox, and so what do you guys think about that? Are y'all excited?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely excited. Wasn't there a rumor saying that it was supposed to be teased? Well, some event coming up, was Google's event coming up or something? I can't remember what specifically.
I don't know.
Google's show coming up in March.
I don't know. I know I read something about that it was being teased and that because they were kind of giving a teaser through their site, but regardless, they gave a couple of little different pictures and stuff like that. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm just not a big Borderlands fan like that. It's cool, but it ain't real to me. So
how much have you played for 2?
I probably put about maybe about 7 hours into it.
So yeah, if you turn it to 70, I'm pretty sure you'll be convinced.
You're probably right. The one that I played the most was the prequel. I put a lot of time in the prequel, and I'm just like,
yeah. By the time I got to the end for a prequel, I was burnt out. I was like, I don't feel like touching this no more. So I just left it alone after that.
Yeah, I haven't beat any of them because I lost interest. Matter of fact, I've uninstalled them out of my hard drive. So I was just like, So I'm not really big on it. Chuck, are you a big Borderlands fan?
Nope, not at all. Now, but the thing with Borderlands, when I couldn't even get into the tales from the Borderlands from the Telltales, and I'm a big Telltales fan. It's just something about them. Just I ain't never really cared about it. Just like it's like one of them games where you kind of like overpass, and just kind of like don't worry about. And then ain't nobody. I never seen no footage, and nobody ever upsell it to make me actually be excited and. If they want to be a newcomer to come into the cell, they got to actually show me something. They got to actually have something to say. This is something that will make you want to play it. This is why this next generation, because it just they got to do something different for me.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I mean, look, I get it, and really, if you think about it, Borderlands is kind of like that. I could be wrong, but I just think that it's like the first looter shooter game for the consoles. Do you think I'm right about that, guys?
My knowledge doesn't go back that far, but it might be one of the first to come out.
Yeah.
It probably revigorated that genre, but I don't know if I would say it's the first looter shooter.
Well, yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. To me, because I really haven't got into the looter shooters until this generation. So Borderlands just and like I never really got put on. So it's one of those things where it's like, So now,
what's the first Rage looter shooter?
Huh?
Was the first Rage? Was that a looter shooter?
You know what? It could have been. It
could have
been.
That and Borderlands 1, I believe those came out like the 360 PS3 era, I believe.
Yeah. Rage did really well on the PC. That was like a cult classic. It didn't. I don't think it did too well on the consoles because graphically, that's where the PC fans was gloating. That's kind of like the start of when the PC fan was really actually gloating about the power of the difference in power between the PC compared to consoles because of Rage. Rage was definitely, and also Crysis. Those two games were like their staples, and so. And so like I don't know, but maybe if I go back to Borderlands because I'm really into the looter shooter games now, and so I'm like maybe I could get into it, and maybe I could get into it. To me,
it's more like it got like a cult following. like a certain demographic of people. They are co-falling to the like what's the other the game that's that came out for the PlayStation, and it came out for the Dark Souls. You know, Dark Souls had came out.
Yeah, Demon Souls. Yeah.
So they kind of followed it, and then they got people that kind of stick from the outside. They can't really get into those games, but we understand and respect it. And that's, to me, that's one of those type of games. They got like a co-following of people that actually play those games, but I just can't see like the mass of people actually get into Borderlands.
Yeah, so I got you on that. Let me go ahead and introduce the man himself. Man, our Donald Trump, Livewire. What's going on with you, bro?
Yo, what's going on?
What's happening? Now, we just over here talking about this Borderlands reveal. Are you a Borderlands fan?
Nah, not really.
Man, this
I never played Borderlands. I have them, but I have like the first two. I just never played them.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna play the first one because, like I said, I played all three of them, but the prequel was the one I put more time into. And then, of course, like Chuck said, I did play the Telltales one. I beat that, and it was really stale. It was so boring in the beginning that I was like, now I don't ever want to play a Borderlands. But then there was a scene. There was a sequence when they got captured, and then they were telling the story, and then they got into this spaceship, and I won't go too far, but it actually turned. It was kind of like towards the middle end of the game, and I know that's terrible that they went that long. I mean, I think it was right around the third middle of the third episode when it really started getting compelling, especially with that big robot, and then it transformed and shit. I was like, okay, all right, and then I really loved it at the end. So I really dug it. I really dug it at the end, but at the first, I'm with you, Chuck. Boy, that shit, whoa, Lord have mercy. I was like, man, what am I doing? So
yeah, it was a fight.
Yeah, so, but anyway, all right, man. I'm sorry, bro, but operations, it seems like you on your own with the whole Borderlands.
I like Borderlands. No, I like Borderlands.
Oh, well, then why you didn't step up for your man? Because I thought he was on the island.
Nah, you don't know. I love the shot of Borderlands. I don't like one.
Okay.
I like the Telltale game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't wait for 3. This is something that when that music come on Borderlands 2, that shit get your ass hype. Know what I'm saying? And then like the characters. See, a lot of people don't get invested into the characters. See, you had different classes. You know, I played as the commando, like I usually do. Like on Anthem, I play as the ranger. Mm-hmm. And people. And then it was like it was co-op. You know, I was with a person. Ain't gonna name his name, Reaper. That man had a gun that killed the final boss in one shot. I said, "What? Where you get that from?" It was just.
Those legendary drops are wild in that game, man.
Yeah, and he killed the final. We talking about the final boss. The story was epic. You know, so even the villain, you kind of had a little, you kind of liked him a little bit. This crazy ass, but some people just didn't get a chance because it's wacky. It ain't,
that it is.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got a dude that he wants you to burn his ass up for some reason. I don't know why, but you burn his ass up, you get achievement for it.
That's wild. That's wild. But I mean, no, it's cool. I'll give it a chance. Philosopher Doom said, "Man, anytime you want to boot it up, give it a chance because the multiplayer is fun." I'm gonna have to do that because I want to give it a chance. I want to give it a chance, man, because it's 4-player, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Both of them?
Nope. I don't think one is.
I'm pretty sure
there's only 2.
Should be 4-player co-op.
I'm playing that prequel. That prequel dog shit.
Yeah, it was. As far as the first one, I'm not sure. 2, yeah, it's definitely 4-player.
Okay.
And 1 seemed too outdated to me. If you play 2, you don't want to go play 1.
Exactly. That's how it was. I didn't want to touch the first one. It's like, man, too many improvements with the second one. I don't want to go back.
Yeah, my boy, big shout out to my boy Joe Bananas. He loved Borderlands. Like, I mean, he couldn't get enough of it. Like, he beat the game like 3 times, he said. So I was like, wow. So, you know, and then he was just like, man, you want to play online sometime? Yeah, I'll get back with you. But so I'm gonna have to give it a chance, man. I'm gonna have to give it a chance. So, you know, because I felt the same way about Rage, and then I went back and I played it, and now I love it. And I was like, why I didn't like it back then? And so, you know, it's kind of like music, you know, like you can listen to a whole bunch of albums at one time. You know what I'm saying? And then like that one, you know what I'm saying, that one bumping album outdid all the rest of them. And then all of a sudden, you know, then all of a sudden you go back later on, maybe a week or so, month or so, and you listen to that one album that you was listening to with the other albums and that you thought it was just trash. And you're like, man, why was I not listening to this album? It's dope. So maybe Borderlands will get me into that space. I don't know. So that's cool though. But it is what it is.
I mean, I hope so, but man, K-Mega, see how Bones say he played, but you see how he explained the game?
Yeah.
Dude, that sound like how a person that's on the edge or consider it. He don't really get you excited for the game. He just say the game have exciting parts in it, and you be like, okay, what's going on with the game? And but see, that's the type of examples I'll be talking about, like that.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can't motivate you to get it. You got to play it. Shit, just like they used to tell me to play. They told me to play Final Fantasy 15. I'm like, man, is that shit turn based? I ain't looked at it, and boom, I beat him. Damn,
it's good. It's good.
But you gotta understand. Look how old the game is. Pretty is kind of up there. It's not gonna be like you playing what you call. You ain't playing Devil May Cry and stuff like that. It is, and a lot of people fell off because it got the shell shading.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah, but it's a very over the top game. But the thing about it, it does take itself seriously. But at the same time, the humor in the game throughout the entire your gameplay of it is hilarious, bro.
Yeah,
like you just fall in love with it.
Even when some people, die,
right?
Even when some people die, you kind of feel it a little bit, and they bring characters in for one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll kind of feel like, damn.
But yeah,
you know, and you'll see it out of nowhere sometime. Like, what the? Huh? I didn't see that shit coming.
But it's just a really fun game to play. And on top of that, it's hilarious as well. Like, of course, playing by yourself is going to be great, but playing with friends, just like y'all just like reacting to the jokes, just like the commentaries out of the game, bro. You're having a great time with it.
Okay, kind of give you that Sunset Overdrive feel, huh?
Yeah, it's like more crazy, pretty much. Okay, I think it's like it's more unhinged than Sunset Overdrive. Yeah, no, I mean, y'all give me more interested into the game. All right, that's cool. All right, well, let's get on to something else. Basically, 343 got a new hire. We'll be talking more about some Halo stuff here a little bit later, but that hire was from one of the lead design developers from Sucker Punch and that Ghost of Tsushima game. And so, what do you guys think about that? I'm gonna go to you, Livewire. I mean, is this another big step for 343 on making Halo Infinite? I mean, do you think this game is going to look really crazy epic, or is this just another hire that maybe Xbox fans, Halo fans shouldn't even get too eager about? Okay.
I think he's
and probably Lily Ivanka. All right, so let me go to you, Chuck. What do you think about this, man?
All right, with me, see, I'm an artist. I like to draw. You know what I'm saying? I like art and stuff like that. So when I seen Ghost of Tsushima, one thing that people wasn't really realizing, like the design in the background and how they have like the tree and how they have the red blended in and how it kind of like goes by smooth. And then when you're doing like Halo Infinite, you're not just trying to create a Halo game, you're trying to create a Halo universe. So now you got to make the world come to life. So I'm looking at that's going to be a good thing for him to say, okay, that looks good, but maybe you put a little extra twirl right here or have the breeze doing this here, it'll give it an extra feel. So just stuff like that he could just bring to the table from coming from that background. Because Ghost of Tsushima, that's pretty much what I was just paying attention to. It was it was based for like an artwork, like an art design, like that's what they really was going for. So I think it's gonna help give it that extra demeanor that they've been missing, that Halo always need to have, because they always had that bulky look, but they just need that more smooth, and I think that's what he's gonna bring to the table.
Okay, all right. Livewire, you here yet? And I see him pop back in and pop back out. So I don't know if he's having mic problems or what. Look, yeah, hold on. Wait a minute. Do anybody know what this game is right here that's being shown? Anybody? Anybody? Nobody knows?
Oh, yes, that what?
No, you got me on this one.
Come on, man.
It's a Nintendo game, I know.
It's a Nintendo game, yeah.
Oh, man, that's the obvious part. That's the obvious part right there.
Come on, man.
Super Dodgeball?
Did somebody say it in the chat? I think they did. No, they didn't. I don't think they did. Anyway, yeah, Super Dodgeball. Yeah, Super Dodgeball. Yeah, Super Dodgeball. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, it ain't too many of the regular Nintendo games that I missed. This one of them.
Yeah. No, this game was a blast, man. I was playing the hell out of this game. I was like, man, I played that game for like about 2 hours. I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? This game was ugly as hell, but man, I swear to God, when you peg somebody with a ball, like, look at that dude come get. It's so fun, man.
He had the fun factor.
Yeah. Like when you really throw, like, look at I threw that dude, bow, let his ass have it, man. So good. Anyway, what'd you say? Yeah, the eyes get big and stuff, man. It's just cool. But anyway, operations. What is your thoughts about this? I mean, is this a big deal, or is this just another dev just coming to just switching from another company to another?
I mean, I don't want to like deflate like the hype behind it, but at the same time, I don't want to overhype it as well. Like, it's cool they were able to pull talent from Sucker Punch as well, especially if like I'm just like from like a general standpoint, he was just over working on Ghost of Tsushima. If we're actually pulling over from that, which is new IP, well, come work on Halo, it's actually pretty cool. And on top of it, he was a graphics programmer for NVIDIA as well. And as far as I know, as far as new hires for like AMD's Microsoft Studios, we don't hear too many people coming from like actually from one of their competitors as well, as far as like the PC components around with NVIDIA as well, and graphic cards, other components like stuff like that. So actually pretty cool. It actually came from, he has a background in NVIDIA as well. So that actually could help bolster their that could actually bolster the talent in 343 as well. Because now on top of because not only has he worked with games as well, he's actually worked with some of the tech they are used for the game as well. So I think that's a pretty cool side to come from.
Okay, cool. 100, you got anything to say about this?
Man, I just want the game.
Cool, I got you. All right. Well, let's do the last of the nuggets, and this is our special treat for everyone, because I don't think that we need to talk about it for hours. I just think that we just need to just break it down, clown, and just move on to the real topics. The rumors about Sony possibly acquiring Take-Two. Okay, there you go, Live. Yeah, your Live's over here popping up here and now. All right, so
my audio, I don't know what was going on.
Oh, you don't know what was going on? Yeah, so basically, what is your thoughts about this? I mean, first, when you first saw this, what was your initial reaction to it? And give me your thoughts about, like, could this even be a possibility for Sony to acquire Take-Two, and what would be the benefits and the non-benefits for either one?
Man, first thing I was just like, man, this is where we going? We just gonna make stuff up, you know? So I mean, it would be no different if 100 was running around talking about, yo, I'm dating Halle Berry now. Like, is everybody gonna just take his word on that? Like, is that what we doing? Like, is this where we come to? Like, just you could just make up anything, and now it automatically becomes a rumor. Like, one, Sony it don't make sense for Sony to buy a studio. I mean, it's not even a studio; it's a publisher.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, they are a publisher, so they're gonna buy another publisher. That means they would have to go everything multi-plat in order to make any kind of money back, because that's what that studio is built on.
Right.
So unless they just doing, like, you know what? Okay, Megan, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Fanboys is fucking dumb. I'm just gonna tell you. You know why? Because they're in their mind. This is what Sony was gonna do. Oh snap! Sony gonna buy Take-Two. That means all these games are gonna be exclusive. How the fuck they gonna make money? Who the fuck cares about their money? Sony don't need money. They don't need money.
They were saying that.
They just want to sell castles. Like, that's what
they were saying that.
Like, it's madness. It's madness. It doesn't make any sense. You know, like people are dumb. They are in their feelings so much now, and it's all this super competition of who has more. For what? I don't understand. Like, bro, just play your fucking games. This shit is too much, man. People are way too emotionally invested to the point that they looking strange as hell out here. For real, for real.
Hey,
I feel special.
Our PlayStation bro, Christopher. He said this sounds like something Xbox fanboys made up. Come on, bro.
Why you gonna blame it on? Why you gonna blame it on us? You blame it on yourself.
Wasn't
y'all showed it? They showed it debunk it. They showed it debunk it either. They didn't say it. Them diehard PlayStation guys so didn't debunk it. Oh, this would be so cool. It's gonna be everything gonna be exclusive. Huh? Exclusive. And think about it. Take-Two don't need Sony money. Grand Theft Auto and what you call it makes them money. 2K and Red Dead. That's all they need. They make them 3 games for the rest of their lives. And people go out there and buy. Don't need Sony money.
Yeah, but
they're not financially strapped.
Well, they make it from their platform as well because they sell games on PlayStation.
But you know what? This is what they really thought. They were thinking, "Oh snap, we got them. We got them. They gonna have to buy a PlayStation now, dog. We got them. They got if they don't want to play Grand Theft Auto, man. The only place you can play it on PlayStation. That's really what they thought was going through their head. Like,
Take-Two got more money than Sony, so actually Take-Two can actually be the one that's buying Sony.
No, I don't know if it has more money than Sony.
Sony has
because we don't even know. Like they were giving out estimates of what the buyout would be, but we don't actually know what that would be.
Well, by projection, it would have to be anywhere from the realm of $22 to $45 billion.
Have to be. Because how much did Disney buy Fox for?
Like 300, like 3 to. Well, yeah, that's right. The first initial thing was 300 billion, but then Amazon
it was like 70 something.
Well, yeah,
like that, right?
No, it was in 100. It was like 300 million. Was it a billion? Was it not?
I don't believe so.
What, to buy Disney?
Yeah, well, no, Fox. How much was it?
Buy Fox.
To buy Fox? I think it was in the triple dip, but I think it wasn't all cash. I don't think either the deal dropped lower than what it was because it was going to be all cash, but I think it was higher when it was going to be like assets and stuff. I'm not really.
It's 65 billion.
Oh, that's it. Thank you for looking it up. We was giving Fox way too much credit.
Take-Two has a couple of I mean, with the Rockstar alone, they make a killing. And then on top of it, they got 2K. It's like, I mean, you know, I don't know who's ahead of who as far as Activision, EA, and Ubisoft and Take-Two, but
I would say it has to be Take-Two, bro. Like,
I mean, I know they make hand over fist with the whole Grand Theft Auto stuff, but I know Ubisoft pumps out a lot of IPs every year.
That's a good
so I don't know.
That's a real good question. It would have to be between Activision, Take-Two, and Ubisoft. It would have to be between those three. I would say Activision overall.
But you know the thing that made this seem like so unbelievable is like, dog, they just sold like, what was it, 20-something million copies of Red Dead Redemption in a matter of like weeks. And now they're just gonna sell to Sony? Like, are you serious?
They sold already 23 million copies of Red Dead in 4 months.
Like this had to be a pony's dream right here. They just wanted, you know what it is. Now, at this point, I think people anytime Xbox come out with some kind of halfway decent news, somebody just be like, you know what, really fuck them up. We gonna write this bullshit article, dog, or send out this crazy tweet. That's how they do. That's what it is, man. Because none of this, bro, they don't make any sense, man. It makes no sense.
Hey, then they got to do one on top the other one because what it was last week, it was Xbox Live is going to Nintendo Switch. Now this week, is PlayStation is buying Take-Two.
Yeah.
I think because
Cats is bored.
I think and that was another thing too. That was something that me and Don talked about on the Dev and the Gamer earlier this week was that there is the gaming media just ran with it. Like they just jumped on board from some random article and they all started throwing it out there so they could get clicks. Oh
yeah.
Yeah, I thought 100 said something, or maybe that was him messing with his TV or something. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, that was what we were talking about, and I was kind of like, what? Like, I mean, did they not do their work? Did they not do their go straight full investigation mode to finally just to see what's this called? Sony call somebody just to find out what the hell is going on, and then finally. It lasted for a day, and then all of a sudden, Ryan McCaffrey comes out and says that is a bunch of BS. That story is dead in the water. It's not even real. And then everything, as fast as it was blowing up, it just died immediately. At least with the whole energy last year with Microsoft acquiring EA, that never got resolved. I mean, we all know that it didn't happen, but at least that lasted until E3. You see what I'm saying? So, like. It was bananas, man. So, Chuck, what is your thoughts on this, man? Because I didn't hear you say anything about it.
Nah, they're pretty much the same thing. They what Live was saying about it.
Okay, all right, cool. 100. I know you got something to say about this. What's going on? People gotta tell me they gotta take.
Hey, say, K, man, one quick thing though.
Yeah,
I said this a while back. So before anybody tried to go back and dumpster dive on me, but when I was saying it was just in a joking format, as in I said, well, next generation Microsoft. If I own Microsoft, I'll do something. The craziest thing I do is I go try to go buy a Take-Two, and I said I know that's the most far-fetched thing that's not going to happen. And that was something I said out of a joke way back then. So if I know if back then I had that mind frame that was a joke, people thinking that this could be real, it's ridiculous.
No, I just totally agree. I mean, it just didn't add up. I mean, I know that Sean Layton did bring up the fact that they were going to acquire some kind of studios, and that they were going to increase the studios that they had. But
how long ago did he say that?
He said that last year in an interview.
Well, you remember what time last year? Because so far, as far as I remember,
it was around like October, November, I think. In that article, that was right around the VGAs, I believe.
Okay, because so far, they only acquired like an audio company that's working with different different third-party games as well. I believe they also worked on Resident Evil 2 remake. I believe they handled the audio in that game, and Sony bought them. I could be mistaken about the particulars of this, but I did know they acquired an audio company. But that's all we heard so far.
But I remember. But did he say they was looking to get into the multiplayer game because they own a title that play multiplayer,
right?
Like a shooter or something like that. That's what he was saying.
Yeah, and that was one of the things that, like, I brought up a couple of weeks ago on GRG that I said, look, man, it would be great for Sony to acquire Bungie. Because then it would be kind of like that big slap in the face to Xbox fans, because they have the beloved Bungie on their side, plus they would have Destiny under their belt. Like, that would be crazy. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Destiny, but Destiny is still huge, and it would get more esteem, and then it would just prop up the PlayStation, just to the utmost high power, because of the fact that it would have another exclusive on their side. But that's the thing with me, that I don't know if Bungie would allow Destiny to be exclusive.
They make too much money.
They make too much money, yeah.
And if they go somewhere, they're coming back home, because they have their crew already at 343. So
true,
might as well.
Yeah, I just think they'd rather stay independent. I think that's why they went with Tencent. And then they're going to go ahead and keep doing what they're doing there, and then we'll see. I don't know. We'll definitely see.
Tencent money is long.
No, I don't think it was Tencent. It was different. I think it was a Chinese company they went to.
That's Tencent. Tencent's a Chinese company. That's the one that own PUBG and all that.
Or a different company they went to.
No, that's the company they went to. The one that owns PUBG.
That's it. And they got deep pockets. Tencent is huge. They got all those online, all those crazy MMOs for PC. They make buku money. So yeah, they're in good hands. It's just, what are they going to do now, since they don't have? I mean, since now they have that creative freedom. Are they going to make any substantial changes to Destiny, or is it going to be like it is, just adding more enhancements? And to me, I don't think that that's going to be a winning recipe, because believe it or not, I know a lot of people is downplaying Anthem, but Anthem is going to get all their situations taken care of eventually. And then once people go back and play that game, that's the one thing about all these games, the Division, even Destiny, all these games, is that you can stay away from them, go to some other games, and then go back, and then you're like, whoa, this game plays like I wanted to when I first got it at launch. You see what I'm saying? And so I still say Anthem is going to be a monster. It's gotten a hit right now, but I still think that, and then Division is getting all types of love. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But let's get on to the next topic, man, and let's talk about this. This is serious. It is crazy at the same time, right?
So make it real quick.
What'd you say?
I just looked it up. Bungie. They went to NetEase. That's their new publisher. They went under. It's not Tencent.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you for the rookie has showed us up 100. We were wrong.
Oh no!
I get credit with credit.
We were wrong. We were wrong. The young buck.
Hey, Ron, I can say I was wrong. I don't know everything.
Yeah.
Oh no, I took my own L's on the show too. I can't say none.
You take, but you're a rookie. You're a rookie supposed to take L's, but the host can't take that. You look, 100 told me to say that. Let me just put it on there. Okay.
See, everybody blames it on me anyway.
Blame 100.
They blame me when I'm asleep.
100. They sent it to me in the DMs. So anyway, no, that was on me. That was a fail by me. But that's why I got my mind on Tencent, because Tencent is starting a streaming service. But okay, all right.
Yeah.
But good looking out, because there would be somebody definitely listening to the show here later on. Mega, that's why you're a fraud. You don't even know who owns Dead's Bungie. Okay, all right. So anyway, let's get on to this. Talk about the Epic Store, right? Now, I know that quite a few of my gamer brothers and sisters that listen and everything, we're mostly console players, but there are some PC players out there and that listens. And this is the thing that's really interesting. It goes far beyond that. And I got to give a big shout out to my girl Ruko. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I wish Bloody here was our translator, our Japanese translator. But she's always throwing me stuff in regards to if it's got to do something with what's going on with the net, with the internet situation, what's going on with that, or just any little type of thing that goes on with this. But this was really interesting. It has to be talked about. So shout out to her. But it's in regards to the Epic Store, and it's got caught basically stealing people's information through, and so it's like it's everywhere. I mean, if you have been living under a rock, then you would know that the one reason why Facebook has gotten in a lot of trouble is because they've been taking people's information and they've been sending it out to other advertisers and things like that. So the Epic Store has been caught doing this, and I just want to get your guys' thoughts about this, because I don't have the Epic Store. I know that there's a lot of people jumping on board because and that the companies were jumping on board behind Epic because they didn't want to pay that 35% to Steam anymore. And then the Epic Store does also have a lot of enticing packages to where they want to bring gamers over there to join their service. So I'm gonna go to you, Livewire, first. What is your initial thoughts about this? I mean, where people are taking their information and like for seeing what kind of games you play off of Steam or what kind of games you like. Yeah, all that. What is your thoughts about? Do you think that that's invading your privacy, or you just think that's just the business way right now?
Oh man, it's not an easy answer to that, because I believe Microsoft kind of does similar stuff.
I think a lot of companies
but
do.
They keep it internal. That's the difference. They don't sell it because they don't want their competitors to know what you like. They just want to know what on their store they'll put on in display, like, oh, he likes these type of games, so therefore we'll put this in front of him or her, so they'll be enticed to buy this product. So I mean, that's the way I see it being used. But I mean, they've been selling information for a long time, dog.
But doesn't make it right though.
No, I ain't saying it's right. I'm just saying Epic doing it is they're just one of many, to be honest. So they need to just come down on them solely. They need to come down on everybody. Like I equate it to like all we'll be seeing the news with all this craziness with all these celebs getting caught for all this either craziness with R. Kelly or whatever. But like, yo, these dudes is effed up, but there was people helping them out do the bullshit that they was doing. Everybody got to get it. Not just, don't be pointing the finger just as one person. Everybody who's involved got to get it. That's how I look at it. So,
okay.
Pretty much,
it got to be everybody who's doing it.
Okay. What was you gonna say, Chuck?
No, I said pretty much. You were saying it's controlled marketing. So they find out your habits and the way you like to do things, and they take that and they sell it to other companies that can see how you operate, so they know your movement and stuff and your patterns, and they can do a controlled marketing like in your general area, and they can pinpoint for certain things. And that's kind of good, and it's kind of bad at the same time, because now it puts you in a box. So once they start trying to control marketing they can control what you see and what they figure like, if you like this here, we can lead you in certain directions. So now they could control the whole market that way. Is not as good as people think. I mean, that's just one aspect of it. They got things that they could do while they mining for your information, and I really don't think none of it good. That's not good. 5G right now, people. I mean, just wordplay right now is not real. The 5G is still not 5G yet. So y'all gotta watch. There's a lot of wordplay when they be doing these things. So it may sound okay, and it may just give you a little glimpse of it. But normally, if they doing something like this, it is a picture that's bigger than the picture that we looking at. So they gotta be doing something more than just mining and selling our stuff. So y'all gotta take that in consideration, that we might just not know exactly everything that they doing with this information. So y'all want to try to keep your information personal. So even with Microsoft, and we just going to the bottom of the screen and just hitting the check mark, we got to start paying attention to what's going on. I mean, even if we get like people that's on YouTube say, hey, look, this here, they got stuff in here. Check out this here. Watch out for this. You know what I'm saying? The whole community need to start watching out for each other on these topics, because these big corporations, that's what they money at. Because Facebook is free. Instagram is free. How is they billionaires then? Tell me. It got to be not just for regular advertisement. It's this controlled marketing.
And you're absolutely right. I mean, you hit it right on the nail. Jay Slayer said it's like Google. They know where you are going before you do. And I mean,
yeah, they do. They do it for me. Like, Saturday, she wanted everything cut off. Like, she said, if I get a VPN, can the NSA see? I said, you can't stop the NSA. You can stop if they want the CIA. If they want your business, they can get your business. But I said, cut your location off. Location works good with me. Because say I'll be driving and tell me, hey, it's an accident on the 10. Oh, fuck that. I ain't getting on that shit. I'd rather take the streets. Or if I'm out somewhere in Santa Monica and, hey, it's a new restaurant.
And that's why he cut off now.
Yeah.
Oh, man, they got him.
Yeah,
they got him.
That's exactly right.
Can't hear me?
Yeah, your mic.
No.
Your mic was when what's called was talking. It was staticking.
Oh,
go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you might know what you're about to say before you said it, so it cut you off.
Yeah, but
look at K-Maker playing PlayStation Cats. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all can't let no Xbox beat y'all. Look at this. I'm whooping his ass. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but I kind of like it. You know, where I can go somewhere and it tells me it's a restaurant, or before I go to that restaurant, I can see pictures and stuff like that. I like that time. I'm into that futuristic shit. If you ain't doing nothing wrong, I don't feel like I ain't got nothing to hide. But you selling my stuff, you should give me a cut off of it. But every company does that.
Look at that. I got a trophy. Instant annihilation. I beat that dude so bad. Okay, go ahead. All right.
Yeah. My thing is, if you're going to sell my information, give me a cut of my information. Or you got to let me know that you're selling my information. Cause I ain't giving that shit to you for free. It's hard to walk out here in these streets.
Hey, you ever seen when they do ever seen when they do this here? They say, can they have access to your contacts?
No,
maybe
that's
not,
something.
Maybe not you, somebody else say yes, right? Somebody else say yes. So once they get access to their contacts, that mean they get access to you anyway.
No, not to a certain extent. If it is, that's illegal. Because that's illegal right there. Like, I don't do context. Now, I give this to Google. Google, and with their new Android Q, they're doing a whole lot of stuff now. Even Microsoft is doing it. When you go to this website, do you want to get notifications from this website? No, block them. When I go, if I get a new app on my phone, even if my phone reboot, you want to allow this app for your camera? You want this for this? Do you want this to? It's actually 21 questions. It's up to the user. Don't hit okay, allow. Because a lot of people hit allow. Because my boy was doing that, and he was like, I'm getting these certifications. I went to watch the football game, and I'm getting porn stuff to my phone. And he hit allow. And the site that he went to watch this thing illegally, that's what they make their money off of you hitting that site, and they pinging, and they was gonna just flood you a bunch of stuff. So had to go in, like, go into your notifications and cut it off, so they ain't allowed to see it. But sometimes it's the user fault. Now, only person I know that read the whole user agreement is Bloody. I ain't trying to read it, but but I'm not reading that long shit. And if you trust it, you trust it. But I said too damn long. That's 4 years. That's 4 years of college right there reading that shit. So I'm saying, but we gotta be, as a user, we gotta just know, like, no, I don't want you to do that. But if you do, you need to give me a cut. Give me $10 off my bill. You can tell them I walk to Buckwong too. Give me $10 a month off my bill. But they all it's like the black market. When people get their how can I say, your social security number and all that other shit, that's a black market for advertising, and people will buy it.
Right. I mean,
just to find out.
This has been so many other times that where it's been weird. You be talking about something like a store or a game or something, and then you just so happen to look on your phone, and then there's an advertising for it. Have y'all ever had that happen?
Yeah, you get that, but see, you have to cut that off. You got Google listening to you. Like, Google listens to me. Like, we're talking about video games. So if I go on my phone right now, if I cut on YouTube, it's going to be the shitload of video game people. Even I don't follow, don't know where they came from. But you have to cut that off. People don't know. Go in there and say, hey, I don't want you to listen to me, Google. But Google listens to you. I think me and man, we've been talking about Star Trek the last few nights. As soon as I get up, I get in the car, and look, boom, Star Trek this, Calvin timeline this, because I allow it to listen to me. But some people don't allow. You got to watch what you say on the internet. Some people be incriminating themselves. You gonna be
absolutely. Yeah, no, you're totally right.
Even on Xbox, even on PlayStation now, watch what you say, because you can get federal subpoena, and they can take that and use on you in a court of law. So when you sitting there, you said you just sold 33 birds, and you wonder why the feds just kicked down your house, you got on the interweb. Interweb ain't nothing but the dark zone.
I mean, but you can get away with that on the Xbox. You can say, I was playing Grand Theft Auto. So you can pretty much talk loose on Xbox. Hold
on. Y'all ain't gonna incriminate GRG on doing pharmaceutical trade. Listen, we gotta stop this right now. Let's get back on topic. U-turn. Anyway, I'm going to, matter of fact, get away from y'all two. Operations. What is your whole thought about this whole Epic thing, man? Is this dangerous for all gamers, or is this just business as usual?
So just to make sure, so they're taking our information from the store and you're just selling to different companies, or like what are they doing?
Well, no. Okay, basically the big thing that's been brought up was that their biggest competition is Steam, right? They're trying to attract a lot of Steam gamers. So what they do is that for the people that sign up to them, they go through the list of games that they own, and they pick up the information on games that they may look and see that they like on Steam, and then next thing you know, they might get an advertisement showing that same game on the Epic Store.
you know, different things. Basically, just going through and checking out your information, with which it would seem like without your permission, but it's just like what 100 was saying earlier, and Chuck, was that you got to read the privacy policy because it's in there.
Yeah, if it's in there, there's really nothing we can there's nothing we can do or say.
You just got to be like Bloody and read it.
Right? Yeah, which I'm not going to do, so I can't say shit.
God, come on, man. You the youth, man. You got to be more conscious than that, man. Come on, you can't just say, "Well, there's nothing we can do."
Yeah, I mean, like, I'll skim through it, but like, if this is a fine print, if in there it says in advance this is what they're going to do with our information, there really should be no reason for outrage to that at this point. But then again, majority of people out there didn't read it, so people are just going off a blind rage at this point. For me, I don't see. Okay, I'm probably gonna get flack for this. I don't see what the issue is with this. Like, they're compiling information and stuff you see, the games you buy, and they're trying to use advertising for that, or trying to figure out what next game they're going to buy for exclusive for their launcher in the future. I mean, like, they're not. I'm not trying to downplay it, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I just look at the.
All right, hey, look, Operation. Let me put you on the game about this here.
Yeah.
All right, look. If you ever go to the strip club, listen.
Oh,
if you ever go, they always name it like girls, girls, girls. They say it 3 times because it's a subliminal. Yeah. By it being a subliminal message, it's catching your attention. They do things with advertisement. They paid us a lot of money to actually target market you with subliminal messages. If they know exactly what you're finna do, they finna unfortunately make you buy stuff you don't even know that you're about. It's called how you pause buy. You know what I'm saying? They know how to make you. I mean, because it's all about game, and that's what they're getting paid to do. They know how to make you spend your money. And if they can get insight, like if we playing Madden and I can see what play you picking, you don't think I can win? They trying to keep it foul. You know what I'm saying? It's something about like an equal opportunity, because you can't. There's a form of monopolizing the board too.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, he's totally right. That's another thing. Okay, let's just put in this perspective. You remember the whole in 2013 when everybody was all afraid of the Kinect? You know what I'm saying? You remember that? And the people was putting black tape over the eye and stuff like that.
And like both the guys.
Yeah, like it was like that is finding, that is searching.
That joke is funny, man.
What?
Now people just be telling on themselves.
Well, true, but this is the thing right here.
I'm gonna do 105 and film come in a wrist.
Oh my god! Yeah, well that part is true. Yep, I'm in this location and I'm doing it. Yeah, you're right. But see, hold on. But let me make this point to operations, right? And so you know how everybody was bringing it up and they was talking how bad, you know, that's a device that you cannot trust, right? Yeah. And so, but the true devices that you can't trust was where you were sending that information from, either your PC, your laptop, or your cell phone, because those are the devices that was recording you or that's watching you through your phone. When terrorists or any hackers or anything, they're not going through your Xbox or PlayStation. Hell no, it's not enough of those. They're going through PCs and laptops and cell phones. That's why I thought that was so crazy. So I mean, get that point now.
How many times have people write Xbox can't be trusted on Facebook? Dog, right. That shit is just crazy.
But like I say, it's up to the user, because people go sit there, they'll go see something on Facebook. I get like a lot of my customers, I'm like, I got my where? What you was doing on Facebook? My friend sent me something. No, your friend sent you stuff about going to Target, but it got Target CO instead of Target.com. Pay attention. I didn't see all that. Just fix the damn thing. I'm like, see, but sometimes then they push that button and, like you say, go through your contacts. They send K-Mega something, send Op something, and Op like, what the hell is this? I don't even shop at Target.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get if you take the survey, you're gonna get $100 gift card. Bullshit.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Those scam things, they can lead to all different types of stuff. So you know, that's how they prey on like older people and stuff like that, because they're like, oh, I can get this, and then you know, I mean, integrity is like, it's not even a thing anymore when it comes to the internet. It's never been a thing, but it's just like whatever. Big shout out to Sir X-Man, you know what I'm saying, with the love. He said, I love the Kinect Xbox. Kinect. I have much love for the Kinect. It's just that I just thought it was crazy when people were bringing that up and saying that was the spy machine that was invading your home, when everybody had a cell phone or a computer or a laptop. That's the real
spy.
Now people just buy a Lexus and be like, "Come join my family."
Right.
Like I got my Connect in the closet, but the Lexus is right there in the middle of the living room. Like,
listen to all the tea. Listen to all the tea. Do you know how many people I know that don't
is to listen to what you say?
Exactly, because I turn that thing off unless I want to use it, and then sometimes they'll come. You have it turned. You still have me on mute. I know why I got you on mute, bitch. I don't want you to hear me talk. You know what you're talking about? Yo, when you listen to me,
you be doing that, it's still
dog. We're gonna put that Lexus right here in the middle of the living room, and let's talk about how we're gonna get our kids into this college over here. Now, me.
Oh man! Oh yeah! You know what? You know what? Hey, the feds they got all types of technology to come and find you, man. That is crazy. That was crazy about the whole college situation. But
yeah, you know, Full House is getting a little empty.
That sure is. But big shout out to little Metheus from the Zeus. He's here. What's going on with you, boss?
Yes. I made it, people. What's good?
What's good? I mean, you like 5
They
hours.
finally bailed your ass out of Rikers?
Oh.
I came in here on some peaceful stuff, and I'm gonna stay that way.
Rod still look fantastic, bro. Oh man, Rod still look good.
What's good, family? Welcome people in the chat. Sorry I'm late. Had some family issues to deal with, but I'm here.
Yeah, he went to the R. Kelly concert with Knuckles. He just left early. Anyway. Blood.
That's 2 shots. One more.
Then he got the Zeus. Let's go.
Anyway. Take one more. What's good, people?
What's going on? So anyway, did anybody else want to touch on this before we move on?
But yeah,
what
just
topic was that? Son, I just came in. What topic?
Oh, talking about this was a later topic that I ran into that I thought was really interesting. About the Epic Store got caught for like basically looking through people's information that's signed up to them. Seeing what kind of games they buy from Steam, what kind of games they have in their library, things like that. And so the question that I was asking was this just the norm now, or is, you know what I'm saying? Is this business as usual, or is this a really serious problem by invading people's privacy?
It's business as usual, man. Everybody's doing it. Facebook got caught. Google got caught. Epic now got caught. I mean, selling your information is how they make their money a lot of times when they don't even get clicks. Just selling the information that's people that subscribe to them, that's how they get it sometimes. But 100's right. A lot of people over here got a whole bunch of BS out here that people don't pay attention with. It's either going to put a virus in your system or it's going to be selling your information. There's 2 strikes. Sum it up.
Right. Yeah. That's real. What was you going to say, operations? Because I guess you wanted to chime in.
Oh, just like summing up, I feel indifferent about it. Like, this is nothing new, but at the same time, shit we do at the same time. But I'm not gonna sit here and fake outrage about it. I don't fully understand the ramifications of it, and on top of that, it doesn't negatively impact me as well. Like, if some information throwing ads on my face, yeah, that's a nuisance. But I have ad blocker as well. Like these notifications, like these third-party websites or like pirate, I guess more illegal websites. I don't hit allow. I block all of them. Well, because I know I'm doing on the internet. I know why I'm there. I don't want notifications for this shit because I know it's going to happen afterwards. So like, I just feel indifferent about it. It doesn't bother me at the same time. Like I'm I'm not for it at the same time. So it's just life at this point.
See, and this is what they like to hear. The youth is already messed up, man. The youth don't care. They don't care. They like take
That's why
my
their
information.
phones cash get full in their phones. These expensive phones look like dog shit because it's full of garbage.
Exactly.
That's why I clear it every now and then.
Yeah,
Make sure I know what I'm doing.
You gotta get angry, dog.
Big shout out to Sir X-Man sitting there supporting the chat. He said, Battlefield Firestorm, you ready, K Mega? Let's go. Yes, we will go ahead and get some Firestorm popping off sometime. But man, it is the night of the Division, and I got to get some of that before I have to take my ass to work.
You didn't buy that $500 edition and could play the other day? Mute your mic.
I bought
mute your mic. Let me talk to Bam. What Bam at?
Bro, I bought the $500 edition this morning.
He said this morning. You know if you bought it earlier, that you'd be able to play 3 days ago.
I know, but I didn't have the cash. I didn't have that cash. I had to take care of business. You know what I'm saying? I had to, you know what I'm saying?
And Sir X-Man,
I had to get
shout
those
out to
E3
you.
tickets.
Shout out, more important. Shout out to you, Sir X-Man. But you the last person that be saying anything about Battlefield. Don't act like you a good teammate. Ooh. Oh, yeah,
big shout out to
even deserve that
Operations.
smoke.
And big
You
shout-
blame K Mega and 100 for that.
Anyway, and big shout out to Operations, the only one giving me gameplay this week. Looking at his gears, doing his thing out there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't got no Xbox, and I've been working over.
Man, something wrong.
Why didn't you use your Switch? Why didn't you use your Switch?
I ain't got no capture card.
I don't know if he can make it to display Switch gameplay.
What'd you say?
Flag his ass.
What'd you say? You what? If you want any of this Fade live wire in any game, I will give it to you. However you want. You better stick to them damn
2K.
You better stick to them damn I can beat him in 2K. Now it's not all the time, but
Switch games. I don't think.
Okay, well regardless.
Don't they be flagging motherfuckers for that shit?
For what? Switching games? For Nintendo. No, Nintendo. They lowered their stuff, so you can put Nintendo games out on YouTube and stuff now.
Huh?
You can put Nintendo games on YouTube now.
Yeah, but you gotta be like a sponsor.
No. They lifted it. They lifted.
Oh, okay.
They lifted. So yeah, if you got some Nintendo footage, go ahead and send it, and that'd be cool. Because I've been showing some Nintendo footage on Bot, and Bot will definitely let me know when I show him gameplay if there's some kind of stuff that gets him flagged. Mega, don't you ever bring that back again. I said, all right. So big shout out to Sir X-Man. He says, don't start no stuff, Lemon. Yeah. So, yeah.
Proof is in the pudding.
Okay.
We got the receipts.
Yeah,
But okay.
I got the receipts. I recorded that whole little session that we had that night. So if anybody need any proof of anything, I definitely got it. It's on the Elgato waiting, just in case. So anyway, let's move on. What's going on? What's going on? Anyway, somebody's mic's messing up. Y'all got some raggedy ass mics. That's all I gotta say. Y'all got some raggedy ass mics. People talk about how much money they got, but they got some raggedy ass mics. Yeah, raggedy. I said it. Anyway, so look at that.
That's what it is. 100.
It ain't me. Why everybody blame shit on me?
It's probably
Lemon.
It's probably Lemon.
That's because I dropped my mic. I dropped the phone.
That is not me. That is not me.
Oh, you
my
eating.
mic is muted.
You eating.
We go through this every show.
We do every show. Anyway. All right, man. So check it out, right? So we're going to get into it right here. We're going to talk about the streaming era because it's just now, it's becoming apparent to us that not only is Google jumping into here, there was one crazy article that I posted on Twitter earlier today that just blew my mind. The main guy Soros, I think that's his last name, that owns Amazon. It showed that he made just last year, this little measly amount of $11 billion plus for that 1 year. And so, if you don't think that Amazon's don't have disposable money.
And paid no taxes with that too.
Didn't pay any taxes on it. He made $11 billion plus and didn't pay no taxes, Jack. And so if you don't think that Amazon, what'd you say?
So it must be nice.
It must.
Oh no, they finna get hit. And them prices finna go up. Uncle Sam want their money.
Uncle Sam, no. If they no, he's not getting hit. He's not getting hit. And then on top of that, when you incorporate those tax cuts that got passed in Congress back over a year ago, they making so much money. Their grandkids gonna be wealthy. Like it's crazy, man. How much wealth, how much money it is. But regardless, but other than
they don't pay for try to get into school, man. They just live for that money, dog.
Anyway, so the thing of it is right here is that okay, we kind of the rumors I think is getting louder and louder about Amazon getting in, and especially making money like that. They have disposable income that they could just throw anywhere. Google definitely is getting into it. They're going to show what they have. They're going to show their console and all of that at GDC here coming up here in the next couple of weeks or so. And then we've seen that Tencent is doing a streaming service. We also see that we hear that the rumors of Capcom finna have a streaming service. We have EA Access. Xbox is doing the X Cloud. And then right before the show, lo and behold, we seen that Snapchat is going to start a gaming service. So if you people thinking that this whole streaming thing is just a mirage or just a little facade, you have another thing coming. The market is ready and it's happening. So my question is to you, to the panel, and I'm gonna start with you. Well, I'm gonna wait till Lemon get done eating. I'm gonna start off with you, 100. Is this the beginning of a new era in gaming to where consoles will still be viable, or is it going to get to the point to where consoles will start going away with the dinosaur here and eventually in the next generation, next 2 generations or so? Oh Lord, fix that mic. Jesus Christ,
whose mic is doing that?
That's 100's mic.
It ain't mine.
That is you.
It's not me. I ain't do nothing.
Anyway, go ahead, man. So what was you thinking?
Man, it's just an option right now, man. You know, it's streaming services out here now, but everybody can, you know, in certain countries it's ready for it, in some countries not. America ain't ready for it. You know, I know they are talking about servers taking over this and doing that. I heard that shit before too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these streaming services said the same thing, and the latency, and I haven't saw nothing with too much latency yet. So, you know, it's just an option for the people. You know, the consoles ain't going away no time soon. Just like you know, people think it's gonna go away like CDs, movies, and stuff like that. It's gonna be, you just have the option to go all digital. It's an option for. I know people running with this 5G shit. Get 5G a couple of years before it gets with that super speed where you can really stream from your phone like that. You're not playing no first-person shooter. You're not streaming. So I just like keep your expectations down. Don't keep them too high. You know, get surprised because a lot of people run with it. It's over. It ain't.
Let me pay the bills real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Sir X-Man supporting with the big $10. You're still $5 short of that Captain Marvel ticket, but I'll accept that.
Okay.
Give this to Lemon so he can go get him a Game Shark for Xbox controller to help him play and blow up tanks and mortars in Battlefield. Boom! Oh, I like that. I like that Venom. I like that.
Cold-blooded.
Damn, it's coming from a dude trying to shoot a sniper rifle with no fingers. That's weird, but I'll take that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. All right, go ahead, 100.
Yeah. But no, I just think, you know, we got to have our, as gamers, period, we got to keep your expectations at a minimum. You know, I know we all want it. You know, we like that, but it ain't ready for prime time yet. I know people want to jump their hat. How many people try to jump their hats in VR and look only the strong survive, right? Mm-hmm. HTC Vive barely hanging on. Oculus Rift is barely hanging on. PlayStation, you know when Nintendo can sell you some motherfucking cardboard, reusable cardboard in a little thing for $100-something bucks. It's just, some things are just a fad. Might go away. Remember 3D was a big thing. So what?
So you
nobody got no 3D TV.
So let me get this right. You're comparing the whole streaming service thing to 3D televisions.
Until the infrastructure, like where we live at in the Americas, until that infrastructure is kind of like baseline this and that. Yeah, that's what I'm claiming. It's going because everybody can't get the gigabits, the megabit.
What happened to him?
Or to push that. I don't care if people say about them servers. Oh, the server's going to do this. Yeah. It could do something. It ain't do it all. You don't need something. When you do that, you need a handshake. And if, you know what I'm saying? That your hand don't reach out that far. You're going to get some. It can't grab you. You're going to have to let you go.
I mean, but most games nowadays, the way they designing them, like the server going to actually just hold a world. and then like you go in and out of different servers that have like the worlds that's already built onto the server. So most games gonna be multiplayer where everybody enter like in the same world.
We got that now in Black Desert and all these other games. We go into different servers, and we go into servers, and those servers don't do shit, and they crash every 5 minutes.
But well, I don't know. I haven't played Black Desert. I haven't played Black Desert for a little while.
Black Desert gives you like I think Baki can kind of can tell you in the chat. I think they got between 8 to 10 servers you can jump on, and you can switch between
that's
two.
Not going through the Azure servers though.
Microsoft got a hands up because they got a technology that they perfected. I love Google, but Google didn't failed on a whole lot of shit. From Google Glasses, from Google Plus, to Google Lens. Google's track record ain't that clean. Tencent, hey, they're a Chinese company. They got great internet over there. So it ain't. Everybody ain't gonna survive. You can throw your ass in the lion's den, but everybody ain't gonna be Daniel and get out. They're gonna get ate up, and everybody's gonna be ashamed because it's gonna be a lot of people that crash. Epic. What Epic you gonna use? You gonna use Amazon already serves stuff. They got their own server just like Microsoft has them. But is it better than Microsoft? We time will tell. We're just gonna put it this way. Time will tell.
They're gonna oversaturate. It's gonna be oversaturated where let's say if Google throw their head in them with the next generation consoles, and then all of a sudden they have like a big market crash where where it's too much stuff coming out. They got the Xbox One, the Xbox S, the Xbox X. Then they got 2 more Xboxes come out. They got a PlayStation coming out. Then they say if Amazon throw something in there, Google try to throw something in there, people ain't gonna know which way to turn. I mean, the same thing we're gonna have.
People will know where to turn. People will know where to turn.
Oh, hold on, I got something to say.
Same thing people gonna do with like same thing with like you got your Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, all this stuff here. People gonna have all these different outlets they go to. It's gonna be confusing, and then it's gonna be more than what they actually had at first, and it's gonna ultimately lead to a crash, which gonna be like who gonna make it out of this here, and the only way out of this here is to go streaming. So I'm thinking like not this next generation we got maybe 1.5 left.
Okay, all right. Well, go ahead, Lemon.
Just the thing, man. Let me ask y'all a question. Who is the biggest streaming movie provider right now?
Netflix.
Okay, there's nobody close to them. Absolutely nobody. Everybody's thrown their hat into the streaming movie service.
And there's more that's coming though.
Yeah, and right now, if you go on what's this thing called? Ultraviolet, they're shutting down. They're done. And that was where you add your digital content to watch your movies anywhere. They're done. Hulu is still not a big success. Amazon's service is struggling. They added it to your Prime automatically, and it's still with all the people that's Prime members around the world, their streaming service is not being streamed as a movie source. And that comes with your Primes. That all the Primes in the world that have it already, it's automatic. People don't use it. Hulu had a nice little run in the beginning. They fell off. Whereas Netflix is the king on the block. They're growing. They're getting better. They're adding more content. They got more original content than TV shows on cable. This is what I'm going to say. 100 hit it on the point.
I wouldn't say that because HBO and Showtime be throwing and Stars and they'll be throwing out some.
But that's different.
But you get that. Hang on, but you don't pay nothing extra for HBO. Right. I mean, you got HBO now,
well,
but you don't. If you got
for Netflix though,
you do.
Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying.
You pay one fee. You ain't paying for those extra shows.
Well, no, we're not, because they don't look at it as per show. They look at it as a service.
How you know?
Like Xbox. Hold on, let me finish. Now, we're at the point where I'm at the point, and I'm saying, well, okay, I have Amazon automatically. I watch their content. It's terrible. Not all the TV shows, but I'm talking about the quality. It's not good. Then I go down, I pay for Netflix. I'm not buying no Hulu. I don't see the worth into it. And I'm also splitting up because I'm saying I'm not paying all these separate providers for the same goddamn content. Oh, they got an exclusive TV show. This is what's going to happen in the console realm. Consoles ain't going nowhere. You want bang for your buck. You want the sickest system, graphics, HDR, 4K 9000. You need a console. That's not going to be portable on the go to your cell phone with that quality. But if you want to stream your games that you currently have in your library, Microsoft and Sony wins because consoles rule that market. No matter what PC do, like Grand Theft Auto will never sell on PC, and this is not a knock against PC people, like it does on console.
Hold on. I just got to give a big shout out to my boy Hyena for hooking us up with the GRG car on Forza 7. That is so clean after just looking at it. But keep going. Go ahead. I even give Hyena his props for doing that.
All right. So what I'm saying is, no matter what we all talking about, I don't care how much money Google got. I don't care how much Amazon got. We already seen them fail trying to stream something already. They just can't jump into the game market and throw cash because people are used to consoles. The biggest thing Microsoft is doing, not the streaming service, is being able to play your game that you bought digitally on the road, on your cell phone, as a service. They're not just going for a streaming service. They're continuing your gameplay, your saves. Same thing PlayStation's looking into. That's going to win. Those are going to be the big boys. Everybody else is going to fall in line. And nobody's going to pay all these different people, Epic, Google, Ouya, Nvidia. They're not doing that. They're not going to split themselves up between all this stuff financially. That's just retarded. So everybody could throw their hat in, but right now in streaming movies, they're throwing their hat out. That's what they're doing. We already witnessed it because you got to pay separate fees for everything. They're not collaborating. I'm not paying all that money to stream movies. I just got Netflix and Amazon.
But you're still stressing on movies. We're talking about gaming, though.
No, listen to what I said, K-Man. It's not about. I'm talking about splitting your money up. Splitting your money up between different services to get the games in your house. Nobody's doing that.
I mean, they got EA Access and got Game Pass and got Games with Gold.
Yeah, but EA Access is a separate entity than Game Pass. Game Pass wasn't around. If Game Pass was out, you think EA Access would have been popping?
No.
Because you get more variety.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think Xbox would, just for the mere fact because it's or it was one of those things where it was, hey, look, we're working on something called Game Pass. We know that you already got a service, so how about we work together and we'll be your guinea pig and let's see how it works for you since you already have Origins, and then that gives us kind of like the blueprint of what we need to do with Game Pass. I kind of think that's how it happened.
Well, EA Access is not a streaming service. You download those games to your system. That's not a streaming
Your mic
service.
is messed up. You sound like a demon.
No, I'm sorry. I said EA Access is not a streaming service.
It still sounds bad. What's going on?
Hold on, let me plug it out and plug it back.
I'll tell you.
Am I back now?
Yeah, I got $1 million.
No, shut up. I gotta update my laptop. And I don't want to do it because I'm on the podcast and I came late. If you want to be technical.
Everybody going through the same issue because I gotta do the same thing.
So what I'm saying is, K-Mega, it's the point of not about movies, it's the point about splitting your money up. You understand? And EA Access is not a streaming service. You download the damn game. It's not a service like that. It's still not Game Pass. And Game Pass is not even a streaming service. That's a download the game, play it off your hard drive.
Right.
Those are not streaming services. But guess what? You pay $29.99 for
We're
that
talking
and
about
$10 a month for that.
Game Pass is really kind of irrelevant. We're talking about more like the xCloud and all these
other
other
I get that, but that's what I said. That's why I brought up the movies, because those are streaming services that you got to pay for.
But they're two different entities, though.
They are. But I'm talking about the pay factor. Nobody is splitting up their finances between multiple streaming gaming services. Nobody's doing that, because if you got it on console, you're gonna have the majority of the games that the other dudes want in on.
Well, they're saying, okay, with the xCloud, all your games are going to be played within the xCloud for free. You know what I'm saying? So I think what the enticement is for what the streaming services are trying to do is look, they're going after the younger crowd. They're going after the OPs and for the knuckles and for, you know what I'm saying, for my son and my daughter and for people that are younger. People like me and Christopher Hart and Flip and 100 and, you know what I'm saying, we are console gamers. We like playing our games on our televisions. But let's just be real here. there's like 3-year-olds that pop in. There's like 3-year-olds that rather, instead of sitting in front of a television, they rather sit in front of a phone or a tablet or something of that nature and walk around somewhere and go into their own space and play a game of some sort. That's who it's driving. And if you don't think that, like, from my perspective, is that those are the future gamers, and they're going to be the one that's going to set the tone for the future of how gaming is going to be. And for us and Sir X-Man and the Big Kahunas, and for the, you know, for the Noofs and Craps and Next Gens and all of us older gamers that are particularly into the older ways of how we play games, we're going to be the fossils, because, you know what I'm saying, I just think that the writing is on the wall for the end of consoles, not necessarily now or for this generation or even the next. But when you start going towards the time when we're like maybe 15 years from now, oh yeah, I think it's definitely going to be the start of probably be the point to where consoles are going to start being more looked at as a commodity for a certain group of gamer compared to what where everybody's going to want to play their games on the go.
Facts. I can concur with that. Got to pay the bills. Okay, Mecca.
All right. Tip, what's up, Tip? He said, "What up, GRG fam? Doing it live. Appreciate it. So, all right, Livewire. What is your thoughts about this? I mean, is it more of a thing to where is streaming services going to want to take over? Is it going to change the game, or is it that where like our main man Christopher Hart, he thinks that it just ain't going to happen? Consoles are always going to be a strong factor when it comes to gamers.
I think streaming will be an option as long as it's clean and the latency is good. You know, it'll be an option. Because
a main option going in the future. That's what I'm.
As a main option, it depends on who you're talking to. And for me personally, no, because you know, having dedicated hardware is always gonna give you the best results as far as gaming. But that's not to say I would never use streaming. I mean, because shit, it's much better for me to not have to pack up my Xbox anytime I go visit a relative or a friend, but I want to go play those games, and you know, that app is just, all I gotta do is download the app on their TV and possibly just bring my controller with me or whatever. Or shoot, by that time, who knows, our phones might be controllers. All you gotta do is, you know, turn it into a virtual Xbox controller, and then there you go, you're playing on TV. But yeah, it's gonna be an option. It won't be for everybody. But at some point, I mean, you know, once they, I mean, because let's be honest, these guys, they're trying to figure out how to make everything, you know, work the best online. And once that happens, which is, you know, we're ways off from, but once that happens, you know, that's where people are going to be. You can't, it's not going to be hard to convince somebody to, you know, pay for a dedicated device that hooks up to the TV when everybody else is buying the Xbox or PlayStation app and it has all the games, and they could stream all the games, and the shit is like 8K or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, nobody cares at that point. No, you're just gonna look like somebody who's like sitting in their basement talking about how vinyl's so great. Well, I mean, I'm not saying it ain't great, but shit is expensive, though. Not everybody trying to pay for that shit.
Right. So that part is true. That part is true. What was that? Who said that? It was Farscape. He said at the point that streaming can give you 4K 60 experience over connection, then consoles will be pointless. Yeah, okay, that's true, but you know, I think that we're a long way from that. But this is the thing right here. From that. But this is the thing right here. This is why I have the thought process that I do about it, because and Don is in the chat saying nope. But this is the thing right here. Just look at the PC community, right? You have this group the PC elitists, the master race, right? They got the biggest, best rigs, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 console. I mean, not console, rigs, right? And so they got all this power, right? But the majority of PC gamers play at the lowest settings or average. And so, you know what I'm saying, even the Xbox One X and the PlayStation Pro is a more better performing gaming system than most of these people's PCs. So that just shows, and we're talking about hundreds of millions of PC gamers out there. So if you can get 1080p, 1440p 60 on through streaming, and you're talking about somebody who just got a 1080p computer, that's a win already. That's already gonna take the place. And none of us really actually thought that the Nintendo Switch was going to be a success like that. And people enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't want to call it a console. People want to call it a hybrid or whatever.
No, that's what Nintendo calls it. Nintendo calls it a hybrid.
Right. But I'm just saying. But regardless, like a lot of people didn't think that thing was going to do anything, and it's sold like hotcakes because they're reaching a demographic that likes to play games on the go.
Right. They own the portable console market. They own it. So if they bring out a system and people who's been begging to hook up like a 3DS,
hey, hold on. Hey, is that OP walking around in his house?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
They could easily win that portable market because they own it. So the Nintendo community has begged for years. I want to hook my 3DS up to a TV. I want to hook my Game Boy up to a TV. I want to hook my DSi up to a TV. So when they brought out a console that they could make the same games they've been making, put it on a TV and go portable, if anybody thought that wasn't going to be successful, you can't be serious. Because now they got all them people that play portable playing on home, going from portable to home in a matter of seconds by plugging it up to your TV.
Yeah, that's true.
Anybody thought that they could not be successful, you're bugging, because that's what the Nintendo consumer wanted. Please let me play my DSi on my TV, please. And they never would give them no connector because it would look terrible. So they made a hybrid console. And if anybody you need to thank, you better thank NVIDIA, because that's their technology. That is not Nintendo's technology. That's NVIDIA's technology. Facts.
All right, cool. Do anybody else want to touch on this before we get on to the last topic for the night?
Nah.
It's gonna be a short one tonight.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be short.
Yo, we don't. That word on this channel 100.
I was unable to
anyway, so
this is not Xbox After Dark.
Oh yeah,
you don't pay my bill.
Oh man! All right, so let's go on to the last topic then.
I know who pay your bills. Them PlayStation haters. Them PlayStation lovers pay your bills.
No, they pay those bills.
Anyway, they pay those bills.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're going to kind of put both of these together because there's also the whole. We're going to put the inside Xbox, and within the whole. Android, Xbox going to Android and to iOS. So we're going to just kind of blend both. So I'm going to start with you, Operations. Are you there? Oh no, yeah.
There's an Operations.
Yeah, Operations was walking around. Hey, and you know what? Operations does not look like what he sounds like. He told us.
Okay, I want everybody to type. What ethnic background do you think Operations is?
Yeah, what race do you think Operations is? Yeah, everybody in the chat, let us know what you think. What nationality do you think Operations is?
He gonna be pissed off at me.
Yeah, he did. You messing. Anyway, so anyway,
only on GRG.
Yeah, only on GRG.
No. I want y'all to listen to his voice one more time before you make your decision.
He's so messy. God, see, we was going all right, smooth selling. Then you get on here and you start going left.
You and your other light skinned brother started some mess.
Yeah, well, yeah. 100. Blame it all 100. Anyway, all right. We'll go to 100 first then. All right. So first, give me your thought process on the whole situation with Xbox Live going to Android and iOS. Is that just the beginning of the end of the Xbox brand? And then give me your thoughts on what did you like, what did you didn't like about Inside Xbox. Take your time. Take your time.
All right. Here we go. Because I preached on this last night for about like an hour.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to try to put it in language terms. We already got part of Xbox Live on our Android phones already. I talk every night on Xbox Live on my phone, so I don't have my Xbox. Or I can talk on my PC or my tablet, as long as it's Android based. I don't know why people get it. Microsoft just wants you more places where you can enjoy Xbox Live. They're trying to make it, maybe it's already social media. We can post on there, we can show videos on there. You know, maybe they just want to give you the option on your phone to say, hey, you know what? Let me check K-Maker Police record. Man, he didn't not beat Quantum Break on hard. He beat it on super hard. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that you can do from your console. Stuff that you can do from your console. Like, I get messages from Xbox, but I can't see them from my phone. Only can see them from my console. Maybe I can start seeing it from my phone. I don't know why people it's all about PC. Why they talking about PC?
Man, just
I got two different. Yeah. So I got two. So I got two different things. We got Tongans and Samoans, right? But they come from the same race. Yeah, just like we got black skinned brothers. Aren't we all still black? Don't we got black Hispanics and white Hispanics? Don't we got 10 white people and beige people? They the same thing. If you run on Steam, you need a Windows machine. You cannot play all them games. Well, it's Steam on Mac. You cannot play majority of them Steam games on Mac. Well, what about Linux? You can't do it either. It's only a handful of games. People, when they do play them games, they're using other software to manipulate that. They are a PC. It's not even native. So Microsoft is trying to put the word Xbox Live everywhere. And people get mad because they can't get into the fanboy war with it, like this and that. Like, it don't bother me. I like to enjoy. Sometimes I go to lunch when I'm at the office, and I might pop in a flip in somebody else's party just to talk for an hour. To me, that's cool. It's this options, and people is freaking out because Microsoft is giving up. You know, they're giving up on the console space where they got on Inside Xbox and said they not. You know, people talked about Inside Xbox. This is something that I want to get on all the communities. Get on all the communities. Don't got to preach now. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself because they were showing about video games. They were showing about the XCloud, but what? They were showing about women in gaming. It missed the point. What they were really doing. They showing women in industry. This not make games. Ladies make them also too. They was doing something that I ain't seen no one else have done. Spotlighting women. Facts. In gaming. That got overlooked. Oh, it's lag on. Man, if you look at that when it's lag on when they doing XCloud, it's not even in a.
I told you it was him. I told you.
Your mic is tripping. Your mic is tripping 100.
I'm gonna switch mics in a minute.
Yeah, well, you need to be still. Sound like you're moving around.
I am standing up.
You standing up? Okay. Well, you need to sit your ass down and relax and then break it down because that thing is shaking, and rolling.
Inside Xbox wasn't for. Inside Xbox was really for the women, and people lost sight of that. I ain't seen Sony have done that. I ain't saw Nintendo have done that. I ain't saw anybody. That was the story. I know it was about XCloud. I know they was talking about this and that. They were talking about Master Chief Collection going into the you know what I'm saying, the PC. I don't care. It's 5 years old. People crying because they got to pay $5 for Reach. We talking about $5, not $50, not $500. We talking about $5. You ain't got $500. You need to get out these gaming streets.
Facts.
Your money ain't.
Understand how broke some of these niggas is.
And then think about it, they're upgrade. I'm giving you $5 for a game that I'm getting upgraded to run native 4K 60 frames per second.
We giving these small minority guys too much energy. Only the crybabies. The masses is happy. You cannot comment on the 12 people that's complaining. Yeah. You know they look stupid. Before you type something, I always say this. Please remember, people read what you type, and it shows your intelligence. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, no, I mean, I totally agree with that. Operations, are you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Okay, all right.
Yo, listen to his voice, people.
No, I heard that poll you tried to do last time. You ain't shit for that one.
Gonna get this poll. What's up,
Messy. Anyway, so we put both of them together. The whole Xbox on iOS and Androids, or I should say Xbox Live. Is it Christopher Hart's been going off? He was like, man, it's not even the same infrastructure to the point that you can even play your games on there. Well, that's where xCloud comes in. But we're gonna let operations break that point down, and then give me your thoughts on Inside Xbox. What did you like? What you didn't like?
Yeah, as far as Xbox Live being on iOS and Android, like we saw it's coming. They told us to anyway. Right. So of course, this is like the early stages of xCloud. Of course, they're doing trial tests later on this year. So of course they're gonna use that, work out the kinks, but get the latency to where it needs to be. Because like on Inside Xbox, she did confirm that she was playing live on the show. I know people were bitching her about that. It was just there's a little bit of latency with it, so there's something that can work out with it. Now as far as Inside Xbox, I actually enjoyed it. It's pretty good. The section dedicated for women in gaming, that was great. They actually put them on blast for that as well and get them their shine. I think it went a little bit too long, especially an interview about the professor. I forget what college it was. She's talking about how she's getting women in gaming. That's cool and all. Like I respect her hustle for that as well. She's trying to get more women in gaming. I really respect that. But they could knock a few minutes off of that. Like they could have. That was a mini documentary right there. It really was a mini documentary.
It was a little mini documentary. I will say that. Yeah.
But yeah, that's like nitpicks for the show. Of course, the biggest news from Inside Xbox, Halo confirmed going for PC. And like I understand people on Xbox side, they were mad, but at the same time, we knew this was coming. Like of course, Gears dropped on there. Forza was on there as well. It was only a matter of time for Halo gets there as well. It just took them a little bit longer to do it. And of course, like they said on the show, they're going to release each game in increments. So I start off with Reach, I believe. It's just multiplayer as well. I think Firefight, all that comes a little bit later for $5. Of course, you already touched on that. Broke motherfuckers out here complaining about $5 for a game.
You got operations over there throwing that character
cursing.
Yeah, he cussing.
I'm trying not
the
to,
young
boy.
I know. Don't let the 12 people upset you, man. Come on.
But yeah, if you're complaining about that, that's an automatic L right there. You let everybody know your financial situation right there. You struggling.
A lot of them are struggling. They can't buy two consoles. That's why they hate one or the other.
Right.
Weirdos.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
What happened to the days where you say, you know what, I can't get Genesis, so I'm going next door and play my man's Genesis. What happened to those days? Oh, my bad. Half of you not in that old. My bad. That's what it is. That's what it is. Because that's the days we had when one dude on the block had Super Nintendo, the other one had Genesis. We was at both cribs on multiple days. Nobody hated.
Or bring it to that, or bring that other system to the homie crib. We got two of them.
Right.
We got sometimes we got multiple ones. We had many. I had a Saturn. My boy had a PlayStation, and my other boy had another Saturn. We was hooked up TVs together.
And I'm gonna say this, I thank God for the internet gaming, because I used to have 20 dudes in my crib playing goddamn GoldenEye on the N64. Mad controllers.
Man,
I do not miss
that again. Preach that again. My boy said, "Can I come over here and play Madden?" I said, "No, go home."
You know what?
Right.
I actually think
go home. I
actually think that
really crazy.
My last relationship that I was in with my ex, I think that probably that you know what I'm saying, what you were saying, what y'all was saying about the homies coming through, that probably damaged it, because every damn weekend. And even during days, sometimes during the week, like the homies would come through, and then especially like on the weekends, like when the homies would bring other homies over through to the house,
King
Man,
Mega,
we're talking
you have
about
no
like
idea.
I'm having up almost like about 10, 15 dudes, and we rowdy playing college football, playing fighting games, playing all weekend long. Well, except for when we and then we ready to go hit the club, and then we come back, and then like, and don't let me be in the single days and how ignorant those times was. Like it was like. Yeah. Thank God for online gaming.
Was the game house. We had the basement all to ourselves. I had
Gambling.
DJ equipment on one side. I had. This is growing up with Smith and Wesson, my man Sean Price. Yo, we all in the basement. 30 dudes on N64, dudes on Super Nintendo, some dudes on Genesis. It was crazy. And then my godfather cut everybody hair in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
So we upstairs.
You always got to have a homie.
Haircut.
You always got to have that one homie. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my boy Dude.
My house never stopped.
He used to fade us up, man. So we get ready for the club while we over here all gaming, and the losers would all get their fades and shit right while we over here doing, man. Like we would.
You never heard these arguments about dudes. Forget Sonic. No, Mario's trash. Yeah. No, we played everything, man. We enjoyed games as a community. Soon as we hit the PlayStation era, between these consoles, started the real war. Even when Super Nintendo and Genesis had that famous commercial, and Sega was throwing Super Nintendos out of towering buildings. Remember that commercial?
Oh yeah.
Where they used to throw the Super Nintendo from a skyscraper, crash on the ground. Nobody came outside and was like, yo, I'm never buying Super Nintendo again. I'm a Genesis person, or I'm a Super. Nobody did that. We just played games, man. This toxic community is crazy. Half the stuff they say. They're crazy. But you know what? I love y'all because there's space in the gaming community for all y'all. Y'all need a group hug. Facts. Maybe R. Kelly peed on y'all or something. Y'all have problems.
Stop it. It's the word of the day, R. Kelly. I should have never made fun with Little Knuckles about that. Man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to Knuckles going to R. Kelly's last concert. Anyway, so that's what I said at the beginning of the show. That's what I said he wasn't.
He said I want to be yellow like lemon. I'm gonna get there one way or the other.
Man, I said he was over there singing AJ Number the Number. Anyway. Shout out to my boy.
Knuckles gonna be pissed off. He about to Twitter finger.
Yeah, he gonna be talking.
Twitter finger that one.
He gonna talk some shit. Anyway, so so Triple Cup. What is your thoughts about this, man? I mean, give me your thoughts about Inside Xbox and about the whole Xbox going on iOS and Android. Xbox Live, I should say, going on iOS and Android.
I mean, with it going there, it really don't. I'm like a person. If another person can get something or be able to use something, I'm happy that they can do it. As long as it don't disturb and stop doing what I'm doing, I'm cool with it. So to me, it's not no big issue. But with the inside the Xbox, man, I was sitting back watching the show. Like 100 was saying, that was one of the first things I noticed, like how they represented the women on the show. Now, like, you know, I can respect that. You know, showing women gamers and then behind the scenes, because it's inside Xbox, so they showing the women behind the scenes that work, and they give them all shout outs. And I said this last time when I was watching Inside Xbox, is the blonde hair chick, and she had the red glasses on. You know what I'm saying? She do a pretty good job. Like, man, they need to keep her around. Like, she actually got that spunk that Xbox need. Well,
which one?
She got the one you can't really talk bad about her.
Which one? The one that was. Which one?
So she had the white chick got the blonde hair, and she had the red.
The new chick.
She's been there for a while.
He was on the last time out, and I said, okay, I like her swag, the way she carries herself, and she into games, and she got more of that. She do it. She got that love. So I like, well, I mean, they need to put her on front string. I like, I like how they gave her more attention this time here. And the joke everybody was talking about with the X Cloud with when they brought the phone out with the controller on the game, and she wasn't really playing it. I mean, they did never say that it was live gameplay. So everybody needed to leave that situation alone, because it was just a demo just to show you representation of what you're looking forward to getting. So I was kind of cool about that when I seen that. I was like, okay, I could do that.
Well, she did. There was people that's been riding her, and I follow her on Twitter, and she was saying that she was actually playing the game, and then she even got sassy with him, like, baby, look,
Just because she said, how about you go and you play your games instead of worrying about if I played the game or not. Just get ready for xCloud because it's coming, regardless if you don't think I played the game, play it or not. She had swag about it. She called when she called that dude baby. I was like, what?
Hey, but Megan, did you catch it?
It was already disproved though that it was actual live gameplay. Brad Sands, he had it on his channel saying that somebody did a recording of Forza the same way, and it looked like it was lagging. He was actually playing on an Xbox. It's just that when you're recording it on a video stream, it appears to look laggy.
Yeah, it's just like it's just like right here. Like
each camera cannot catch a frame per second recording off the screen.
Right. For what
watching a bootleg movie.
Right. Like just what I'm recording right now. Right. Like okay, you see the Final Fantasy 10 like gameplay, right? Well, I'm like 15 seconds ahead on looking on my PC, but when I'm looking at the stream on YouTube, it's late. So it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know.
But Megan, this is how I know it wasn't fake. You see how somebody demo something? Because I watch it like if you watch Engadget, CNET, they demo stuff, right? And they get it and they slowly play with it, right? Now I ain't gonna say a YouTuber that people like, but like he was sitting there like it looks he can't play the game. And I'm like, she's actually showing you, demonstrating, hey, I'm playing Forza Horizon 4. Look, I hit the button. She go up, she drive a little bit. Then they go to, she can't drive. She's actually trying to show you the difference. She's trying to see if it's lag herself. If you actually pay attention, but people wasn't looking at that. They're looking
energy. I'm sorry.
Because she going. If you look at when she first do it, she hit the R. She's the R trigger button. And the car move up, and she asked like, "Is this for real?" He was like, "Yeah." And then she started to drive. Oh. Man, you see the lag? That looked like it's running at 4 frames per second. How do you know? You ain't got no equipment to doing this stuff. Right. That's like, but if Sony would have did this, Nintendo would have did this, it would have been the best thing since sliced bread. That's all I got to say about that.
I gotta say, Christopher Hart, R. Kelly been trying to buy consoles to get those young girls. Damn,
Persona
at work tonight.
No, he said, buy him that Persona. Anyway, stop it, y'all. Look, man, leave R. Kelly alone. DLC. Leave R. Kelly alone, man. That man got enough problems dropping on.
Dudes in jail gonna leave him alone. They'll be right back.
Stop it. Anyway, so anybody else want to touch on this?
I do.
Okay.
First of all, they said they trying to reach 2 billion gamers around the world.
Right.
Nobody did not, in your right mind, possibly think they was trying to reach 2 million gamers by selling 2 billion gamers by selling 2 billion Xboxes, right? So if you thought that, once again, that's a you problem because that doesn't make sense. Everybody's bragging about a console selling 125 million, 100 million, and you think Microsoft gonna come out of the woodworks and say, yeah, we're trying to reach 2 billion gamers, and you think they're trying to sell 2 billion Xboxes. That's crazy. Now, for a game like Halo going to PC, and I'm tired of saying this, and people act like they're slow. Microsoft is a PC company first that got into consoles. Their bread and butter started with PC. It will always be PC. So if they give the PC fans a taste of their better titles on console, why are you mad? PC gaming is not in direct competition with consoles. They're a whole different demographic of gamer. Why do people get so upset and go furious over nonsense? If you buy Xbox and play a game, you're mad that somebody on PC gets to play it too? Because I'm telling you, if you want to run Halo and all these great games at 4K 60 frames on PC, when you walk into the store to buy that PC, you're going to leave out with an Xbox because you ain't going to pay that type of money. So let's just keep certain things in perspective. And 100 hit a great point.
Whoa. Hold on. Okay, Taser Delight, bro. Like this is the only I'm not acknowledging anything else that you're gonna post right here. This is it. You done. You banished. You finito chitons, right? But I do have to do this so I can make you famous, so the chat can go ahead and wear you out right fast, right?
This man just said PS4 is almost at 1 billion software sales. What do you know? He did say, he said close to 1 billion. 1 billion.
You know how smart he sounds?
1 billion.
Remember in that Austin Powers?
He's saying overall PlayStation. He's saying overall PlayStation 4 games. I get what he's saying. Overall PlayStation game sales. He said that it's almost at 1 billion.
Yeah,
you remember Austin Powers, and he came out the frozen state, and he was like, "I want $1 million," and everybody looked at him like he was retarded because that number meant nothing. That's that dude right now.
1 billion sales, bro. 1 billion sales.
Anyway, let me get back to my point. My point was, inside Xbox.
And hold on, just one more thing, Lemon. One more thing, Lemon. I just got to say this.
Microsoft got what, 4 in the billion?
No. Hold on. That was the point that I was going to say. That's what I was going to say was, out of selling almost 1 billion software sales with the PlayStation 4, how many of those PlayStation 4 games are billion dollar franchises?
Oh, I said that last night. Don't piss them off.
We can't throw Venom. We gotta be nice.
Gran Turismo. I gave him one last night. That's Gran Turismo.
That's the only one they got.
That's the only one they got.
That's the only one they got.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if they count their mobile games, because we talked about on GRG earlier. About the summer of 2018, about the guy that spent like $30,000 on that mobile game, which was a Sony game. Then if you include that, then that's a possibility. But he just said the PlayStation 4, 1 billion sales.
And you repeated that like 3 times.
It just blows my mind, bro.
Just take off your headphones and run straight into the wall with your head down.
Okay, go ahead and finish up.
Listen, what 100 brought up, I'm very hard on Inside Xbox. I think they talked to the developers just too long. Show me more gameplay. But I am going to commend them for what they did with the women, because I'm tired of these male chauvinistic idiots for these Battlefield covers and everything else that got to do with women in gaming. Y'all think is everybody that's making games is swinging bats and balls, and it's not true. It's good that they got recognition. And if anything, anybody knows one thing, my boy went to a job interview with Microsoft about 2 months ago to be some type of manager for one of their stores. They praise their employees. If you're a bad supervisor, you cannot work for Microsoft. They praise their employees. They take care of their employees. For them to come out and do the women like they did, I'll listen to a homegirl talk about her entry level into video gaming, because you don't get to hear their voice. So if they get their shine, let them get it. Not that I liked it, because it was long, but they are just due. Give them they just due.
I totally agree.
Shit, the State of the Union be long from every president, but
I changed the channel.
People
Only K Mega watches the whole thing.
I do. I watched Trump's whole State of the Union. So I watched Obama. I watched both the Trumps. I watched both the Obamas. I watched Bush's. I watched.
Everybody.
How much alcohol did you consume?
See what you gonna say?
I didn't. I don't. With that stuff, I gotta keep right conscious mind. No, man. When I watch politics, man, I keep a conscious mind, man. I don't be drinking. I listen. I pay attention. I gotta watch my news, man. I gotta watch that. I gotta keep on that. I do wish I deep down I really want to do a politics channel, but
nope.
But
nope.
You would never hear 100 on there at all.
I would set it off. You think I got people that hate me now? Oh man. Anyway,
stay away from that religion.
A big shout out to my man Thomas Franks, man. He sent me a little bit of information, and my boy and our boy Soul King was over here trying to debunk this. Like, nah, that's a little far fetched or whatever. But okay. I'm just going to read. I wasn't even going to talk about it because,
No, you should.
Okay.
Me and that dude's like to throw out random stats.
All right. So since you want to throw out some random stats, I'm going to throw out some stats right here for you that just dropped this year. It dropped. I think it was early February. It was early February or late January when it dropped. But hold on. Let me read this little paragraph. Xbox today has millions of users across the world. The market value of Xbox. Let me say this again. The market value of Xbox
is $585 billion as of 2018. The Xbox One was released in 21 markets, and it continued to grow up with new products or upgrades. The company has witnessed good development both in terms of revenue and increasing its user base. It is already over 60 million Xbox Live users right now, and it is the lesser console than its competition. Are you kidding me? Right?
No. They're leaving the market. They're leaving the console business because they're not
leaving the
money.
Xbox is done. Xbox is done.
I hate fanboys.
When I show the graph, when I show the graph, and I mean that shows I had weapon wheel dudes coming at me. I had
Why they coming at me? I had information. All you did was read it,
because they said there's no way Xbox Live is outperforming Windows, and I posted that shit there. It hurt some feelings.
Yeah, Jack. but making that number, feelings. I'm gonna play. I ain't playing devil's advocate. I'm gonna play keep you safe.
Okay, go ahead.
They gonna come after your ass.
Oh yeah, I know they are.
I'm gonna play keep it safe. Remember, I put in the remember I put the link in the DM too when I saw another one.
But that was of 2017 though. They're talking
but that's a lot of that's a lot of growth.
I know, but hold on, Juan. This is the difference of what you posted and then what I posted, right, with that article. This is for the net revenue of how much it is if it decides to sell. Like its worth, its value. It's not how much it's generated, like for like if it like for instance for like the year over for what PlayStation fans like to use for what for what Sony does when they kill it for the numbers. That's why when like other people that like other podcasters, they were like, see, Lemon was wrong, and the other people that we talked and we seen these numbers, and when we see like we know we seen these numbers, like Xbox is doing fantastic. Xbox doesn't show this shit. You got to go find it. They're not trying to.
But it's still an estimate, and like I said, you got to get like, how can I put it? It could be higher, it could be lower. So my thing is, I kind of come to the middle.
Okay.
So I'll say if I was an analyst, right, and I'm trying to sell stocks, like you need to get in, you want to buy Xbox, right? I'm not going to sit there and say I want to be reasonable. Like I might give you between 300 billion to 250 billion. Out of all his assets, because we talk about growth. That's just like Bill Gates is worth all this money, but he don't have all that money in the bank. This is what he's worth as a business. What Microsoft is worth as a business. I don't think right now Xbox makes more money than Windows.
It does.
Because you got
it does.
No, hang on. No, but you got to throw when you throw in Windows. No, but when you throw in Windows, hang on.
Listen.
Yeah, but hang on.
No.
Can I just add everything up when I talk about Windows? Why I can't talk about when I can talk about Windows?
Because you're wrong. Because it.
No, I'm not just talking about Windows. Because when you throw in Windows,
look at it. You can see.
Hang on. I know. Yeah, but when I'm talking about Windows, I'm talking about, when you talk about Windows, you're talking about Office with it. You're talking about Windows Server with it. You're talking about Azure.
They say
you're talking about Azure. No, Windows.
The gross of revenue, 100.
No.
The gross of 100. Pay attention.
Look at all this. Okay.
The growth of revenue. The growth of revenue. It says Xbox makes more than Windows.
But that's an estimate because they don't really know. How do they know? Microsoft don't give out that information.
No, this is from this is from traders and investors. They do know.
Traders and investors. You know, traders and investors say things about stuff to make stock go up. That's why. Okay. That is a gamble.
They have to show a quarterly, and they showed this quarterly.
They showed a quarter, but the quarterly don't say. The quarterly don't say. Have you ever looked at a financial statement? Trust me, shout out to my man Blackie Lebowski. He taught me a little bit about it.
Say that name again?
My man Blackie Lebowski. You know what I'm saying?
This is why I didn't want to talk about money, because this going to a whole nother discussion.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about but when we get into that number, Cause I'm gonna tell you, I'm just doing it what they gonna get at you about.
I'm just putting you. I'm going this
but you can't.
says.
But see, you can't go off with the. You think about you gotta take some articles.
How I can't when your article is pretty much the same damn thing.
I didn't know. Hang on. Did you see me fight over it? I didn't say it was true. No, I just threw something out there.
No,
I'm making a point.
The article that you just sent to me, that you sent that right after I sent when I posted that, you posted pretty much the same thing. The current value is 571.25 billion.
But what that article also saying, I put the text in. Microsoft. It said Microsoft do not give out numbers. Take this as an estimate. It said that.
Right.
It said take this as an estimate. So when an estimate is a calculated guess.
Right.
They don't know. So you can't use it. A guess is not fact.
If you making estimates, though, and these estimate numbers are around the same, then these investors, they know that they're not completely far off from what the revenue of this company is. They have to give out.
They're getting a calculate. No, think about it. They got computers that sit there look at stock. They got stuff that sit there. They're not doing this on their own. They're putting how many times you see people invest in something and then all of a sudden.
Thank you, Jay Slayer. He just sit there and he said this, whatever. I know. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, okay. We're about to be done. Thank you. That's my. I got my lady tell me, give me time to get off. So it's time to shut it down.
Windows on free. I'm not saying. Okay, I'll put it this way. What about if you throw in Windows? When we throw in Windows, we're not throwing in. Okay, when you throw in Windows, Windows is a big old circle. So you got to throw in Office. That costs Office 365. Then you throw in you throw in hang on. Then you throw in server.
Office costs $10.
Hang on. And how many people how you think about it?
Office costs $10 a month.
No, some people don't even do 365.
Some people
want this.
Okay, so you're paying less. So let's just say
you're not paying less. No, you're not paying no $5.99. Office 360 is something like what Google already gives you now for free.
$10.99. I pay for it. That's
you. I don't know why you pay for it because I could have gave it to you for free. That's your problem.
Regardless, now you're talking legal stuff. Get out of here. Shut up. Anyway, so again, this is the thing right here. We got to get ready to wrap this up. But this is the point right here. The money, regardless of this. Okay. All right. I want to read this last little thing right here.
No, don't read nothing else. You're going to start them back
up. No, we're done.
I'm done.
We're done.
I ain't talking.
We can talk about it next week. We can talk about this next week because I got a really special show, but I'll talk about that after that. And then you go ahead and you can do your giveaway. But anyway, this last little thing says Sony's net worth from 2006 to 2018 SNE. Interactive charts of historical net worth, market cap for Sony, SNE. How much a company is worth is typically represented by its marketing current stock price multiplied by the number of shares outstanding. Of March 14th, 2019, Sony is worth $58.28 billion. We go up again. When you look at that, and then when you talk about the estimated network, and let's just say
that was Sony or PlayStation.
No, it says Sony. Sony's net worth from 2006 to 2018 SNE. And I'll read it again. The interactive chart of historical net worth market cap for Sony SNE. How much a company is worth is typically represented by its marketing current stock price multiplied by the number of shares outstanding. From March 14th, 2019 is $58.28 billion. So Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, if they wanted to just say, hey, look, they could Fox costs more. Buying Fox costs more. I got you. Just like that. But when you go up here to talk about what Microsoft and Xbox, and you go in there, they're talking about $585 billion, and you know what I'm saying, or $571.25 billion. That's their net worth estimate. That's crazy. Look, I'm just reading this shit. I don't know, but I'm just saying this shit is insane to me. But anyway, let's go ahead and get the hell out of here. I know this is stirring up some.
Shout out to everybody who sat through that lyrical storm.
anyway, okay. So for next week, what we're gonna do? I'm gonna try to get in touch with Noof, and I'm gonna try to get to my boy Knox from the next podcast, and I want to have a special GRG talking about exclusives. And of course the panel here, and I wanted us all to go in depth because those guys are completely on the opposite side of what's an exclusive, what's not, the value of consoles, the value of the brands between Sony and Xbox, and if you want to include Nintendo into this factor, that's fine too. I just think that it should be a good debate, good healthy debate to where everybody can talk about it without arguing or fighting over it. You see what I'm saying? So. I'm going to get in touch with opinions. What'd you say?
Just voicing different opinions.
Right, to voice every opinion. So we can get different perspectives.
Somebody's going to mention is going to be a successful franchise anyway.
So regardless,
they won't talk about they won't talk about what's that game, man, with the robot chick, with the robots.
Horizon Zero Dawn?
No, not that. I'm talking about Recall. I'm talking about Recall. They're not going to talk about Little Big Planets. Those are failures. They're going to talk about major titles, the God of Wars, the Halos, the Forzas, then the Marios,
Where did that come from?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
I'm saying that's going to be a good topic because everybody's going to be talking about something major and not the small things that just came out and just didn't do well.
Christopher Hart, yes. Sony is doing great. Hold on. I wouldn't say so much Sony is doing great. PlayStation is doing great. PlayStation is doing amazing. PlayStation is can't do no wrong, but Sony itself, its phone department is not doing good. I don't know about its insurance. Its insurance,
it's doing bad.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, their TVs are too expensive. They have great quality televisions, but their TVs are high as hell.
Yeah, they price like Bentleys.
Yeah, they price them like Bentleys, and when you got and you know what I'm saying, and they got
I'm a Sony dude.
OLEDs and QLEDs and shit like that. Right. I mean, when you look at
coming out for no movie hits either.
Right. Well, Apple is supposed to buy Sony pictures, so then of course they have to go all in.
I don't think it's going down. I don't think it's going down.
Anyway, okay, so let's go ahead and get it out here. 100. Do your giveaway, please, and then. Give these people some for listening to that crazy shit at the end, to where they get some free Xbox Live.
Yeah, Thomas Franks, you started that fire, and you didn't send no extinguisher. Yeah, you my guy. You started that. You started that. You're supposed to jump in there like Richard Steele. Fight done, knocked out. He finished. He didn't do nothing.
Anyway, so let's do our fail of the week and get out of here. Operations. What's your fail of the week, and where can they find you at?
Fail probably my garbage gameplay in Gears 4 multiplayer that y'all saw here tonight. That's for my fail of the week then, because I can't think of nothing else.
At least you sent gameplay.
What ethnicity is Operations? Nobody answered. Come on, people. It's 41 people. Tell me, what's his ethnicity?
Well, it's more than 41 people. It's always off.
Oh, well, why are you doing that? I'm watching a YouTube stream.
I know I do. It's always off. Like when we cut it off, it'll be around like 200-300 people that's watching. I don't know why YouTube does that.
That's people coming in and out. So you're looking at it when it shows you when you see the 49, that's showing you active live, but people be coming in and out. Oh. And that's when you see the big number. That means they count that also too when they coming in and out.
Oh, okay. Well, regardless,
Our rookie of the year, let's go.
He already said it. So.
Christopher Hart says Spanish, my man.
Christopher Hart is Spanish. Christopher Hart said he's Spanish. All right.
Spanish.
100. Where can they find you at? And what's your fail of the week?
Man, fail of the week. Shit, I did this shit the other morning. Pulled up to the gas tank to fill up the gas, and I pulled up to the wrong side. Put my card in, then messed around. Put on the right thing. Fill up. Get to the office. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like, he's reptilian.
Go look at my. Oh damn.
Oh hell no.
I don't even know what that is. He called you a lizard.
You call him a shapeshifter. That's what that means.
That's what you did, man. That's disrespectful. Call me a black beast boy. Dang, man.
Oh man.
Oh, he's talking about his avatar.
Oh, all right, 100. You done? I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, but I pulled up to the tank, fill up. I get to the office. I'm like, dang.
Oh, we should. What the?
I pull up to the tape, and I pull up and I go look at my bank account. Watch them, and the thing said cancel, but then cancel. Somebody filled up on my card $127.
In food stamps?
Wow. Oh shit!
You see?
Don't get on Xbox tonight. Don't get on Xbox tonight.
I can't talk.
Oh, that's right. That's your fail of the week.
That's my fail of the week.
108 Dragons. What's your fail of the week? And
right.
what's your fail of the week? And where can they find you at?
And send a little bit of shots back. I sent that report right back, man. We all gonna be blocked. If I'm blocked, we all blocked. But yeah, those are my fail of the week. And my third fail of the week is not being able to find me no place in Brooklyn that got fried pickles. Facts.
You're frying up yourself, man.
Shout out to my man Megatron and Tim Dog and Mr. David and Cognito and Sovereign, man. We was killing them fried pickles. I paid for it the next day though, but we had about 3 bowls.
Y'all are some big boys at that table.
Oh,
boy.
Yeah, I was like, y'all gonna have to bring in another booth.
Yeah.
Word.
Oh,
that's my fill of the week. And listen, you can find me at 108 Dragons TV on everything, man. Shout out to everybody who gave me birthday shouts on Twitter. My 2 brothers here. Well, all my brothers here. Let me say that for the record. Triple Cup. The next time you have another podcast about Marvel when a movie come out and I'm not on it, I'm gonna go through the interweb and I'm shutting your shit down.
I was wondering why he didn't even hit me up. But
yeah, I'm shutting it down. You gonna be like, what? Why we can't go online? Because the Matrix got you. Because we're not doing that.
Oh man, it ain't like that, man. You know it's not like that.
Yeah,
I was ready to talk about Captain Marvel.
I still wanted to be on because y'all, it's not too many of us can get on there and talk about the good stuff.
Yeah.
Man, hey, Bob, some people ain't seen it.
Coming to save them.
All right. Well, okay. What Livewire? Where can they find you at? Donald Trump.
Find me on my channel. Livewire Gaming.
You got quiet at the end. I'm surprised you didn't jump in when we started talking about them numbers.
Oh nah.
Nobody could jump in. You and 100thon. What's going on? Yo, I reset my computer, came back in, y'all still was arguing.
I was like, look, I didn't want to talk about it like that because I knew it was going to go even extra long. But anyway, go ahead, Live.
Yeah, check out the channel. I'll be putting some new stuff up on there.
Where is your channel?
I was gonna do it the other day.
What is your channel? Like
Livewire Gaming.
Okay.
Nah, man.
I got you. All right.
Yeah, so I'll be putting some new shit up there. I just haven't had a chance to do it quite yet. I've been busy building this website, so
cool.
Yeah, support my man, 8th Wonder of the World. And I ain't talking about 8th like the number. I'm talking about 8th like 8 feet in the height.
Right.
Facts.
Right. What's your fill of the week, bro?
My fill of the week is fighting through Horizon Zero Dawn, man. It was rough, man. It was rough.
100 just put out. 100 just put out the code. 100 just put out the code, ladies and gentlemen. Get your fingers ready.
Right. Yeah, go type that in.
But that last half where it just turned for a little bit, and I'll be like, "What the fuck? Why are we going on this tangent? Fuck this nigga's sister. I don't give a fuck about his sister."
It's a good game though.
They had me over here trying to save his sister.
He said,
that bitch got herself caught. Fuck her.
Can Mega, this your gameplay?
Yeah.
What's that? What game is that? Pure?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know mine's broke. It don't work no more.
Really?
Yeah. I had the hard copy. That's backwards compatible now, right?
Yeah, but you got to use the disc for it to work.
Oh, yeah, mine's broke.
I think they may have added to where it's digital now, but
that's the best game ever. ATVs.
Oh, it's really fun. It's really fun. It's really fun.
You don't play no games though.
No, I don't play games.
Do operations.
Like all this gameplay that you've seen, except Mexican for Operations Gears and the Gears of War and what I think I showed one more bit of your gameplay. Everything else was all me because nobody else had no gameplay for me. So I mean, K-Mega don't play no games, and I still have plenty left. These are archives. Anyway.
Yeah, Microsoft making a mistake worrying about these 3-year-old gamers. They need to worry about us. We spending all this money.
I know we spending too damn much money. Anyway.
Facts.
So anybody else I missed? Chuck?
Operations.
Operations.
I didn't.
Yeah, he was first.
I only told him I failed a week, but I didn't tell you where to find me at.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
But yeah, basically find me on Twitter at Operations. Of course, you can find us on Saturday evening around 8 or 9 Eastern for Smash Podcast, of course, every Saturday with our host, Bloody Knuckles. Of course, panel as well, Super G, Soul King, and Neff whenever he gets his ass back on there. But who knows? But yeah, that's where you can find us.
All right, cool. That's it. All right, and Triple Cup, I think you the last one. Where can they find you at, bro? And what's your fail of the week?
All right, hey, look, my fail of the week, I have to go with going and see Captain Marvel.
Oh,
and
God.
then coming back and doing a podcast about it and not having K-Mega and 108 Dragon on the show.
Yes, that's my man.
Not knowing that they've seen it.
You're a damn fraud.
Yeah, I was looking for somebody who's seen the show. I was like, hey, I'm putting it out there like who's seen the show, because you know my doors is always open to y'all. So if y'all if I'm doing something, y'all see like, oh, I fuck with Captain Marvel, man, y'all there. I mean, people in the chat, same thing. You know what I'm saying? We all collaborate. I look at everybody. You know what I'm saying? We family. We doing this here. Flip, he said he gonna give away a month of Game Pass on the next.
Flip said he gonna do what?
Let me tell you something. Flip is the best non-content creator supporter I've ever seen in my life. He giving away stuff and don't even got a channel. That's my man, son.
Flip ain't giving nothing but a cheeseburger that came from a McDonald's back a month ago.
Disrespectful.
Oh shit.
Hey, something better than that for y'all look. And I'm like, hey, another thing too. I'm trying to find a Captain Marvel or Pop. Because I'm gonna get that away just for somebody that's active and just doing something.
They got them on Amazon. They got them on Amazon. I saw it.
Nice. That's great. That's great. I need to come on there. I need to go on 100's like when he does one of his crazy little shows.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I need to come on there.
You gonna get that PlayStation work over there.
Man, you know them PlayStation dudes. They know they can't fade the Mega. I haven't stepped into the Lions Den for a little bit. I just laugh at them, talk some shit, and then I'll give away a couple of codes.
One dude was so angry.
100. Just give me an invite sometimes, man. I'll come in there. I'll throw a couple of PSN and Xbox passes, and then I'll be like,
you gonna find out 100. Yo, the dude was so angry. I said, yo, you know, gaming is supposed to be a happy situation. There's no way you this angry over gaming. I said, yo, people in the chat, maybe he was touched when he was a kid by his uncle, who's really his father.
Oh, okay. Now, you going left. All right, anyway. This is your man, K-Mega 405, man. Thank y'all for hanging out. Y'all do he said, boy.
Make sure you don't fall on the controller.
You know what I'm saying? Everything was going kosher, and then we had Messy Lemon coming in here, man, from the Zeus. Anyway, man, thank you guys for hanging out with us as always. My fail of the week it's got to be the shooting at the mosque in New Zealand. Damn, you know what? Look, there are some people that I would like to beat their ass until their face look like hamburger, but to me, just look at somebody just because of who they are and just want to take them out and kill them and then feel threatened by their religion or whoever. I find it to be absolutely grotesque. It's just it's stupid as hell, but. Man, and I actually got a chance to see a couple of real life clips. I didn't get to see all of it, but like this dude shot children, man. He shot children, you know, and like that's the ultimate fail to see life, the precious life to be taken away. And regardless of what you feel about Muslims, Jews, blacks, whites, Indians, Indians, Muslims. I mean, what doesn't matter, man. Look, I mean, if you can't stand them, just stay away from them. But there ain't no reason to be, you know what I'm saying? But there ain't no reason to want to kill anybody, man. That shit is ridiculous. But
shit disgusting.
That's disgusting. So you know what I'm saying? God rest in peace for those people out there. And then that's definitely the fail of the week. But other than that, man. Life is good here on this side, so let's go ahead and do our thing, man, and get out of here. You know it's Friday night. My ass got to go to work, so ain't no jumping off for me. But for everybody else out there, if you ain't playing no games, if you ain't got to go to work,
what you got to be doing, gentlemen.
The pants off, dance off. Let's go.
Let's go. That's exactly what y'all got to do, man. Thank y'all guys for hanging out with us. We are out. Now, hold on. Let me hit these buttons. I'm going to get so good at it to where I ain't got to say that, where I got to hit the buttons. You know what I mean? I got to find it. All right, let's see.
Stream Deck.
I know I got to get a stream deck. I need help.
Practice make
Donations.
Hey, thanks for checking out the GRG podcast. All your gaming news and our special topic of the week. Make sure to join.
Yeah.